Aha, Kanu matu bubululu. Aha, Kanu yeligo. Apewa butiken bubudu.
Obola juloyi.
Kanu ibekan.
Ibekan no ye no.
Ibekan
no ye no.
Ibekan mama
no ye no.
Do man. Do man. Bude. Na sulu egu hasu dunuma ne banke melungu puta kajuto
Mawalu moji.
Jabu sili kerina
Mawalu moji.
Mano muzinkara kaijialia
Mawalu moji.
Mbeku gana maludido
Mawalu moji.
Asino halakata kaona gazi
Mawalu moji.
Onyu wa enwenyi omahu
Mawalu moji.
Onye amumara dile na mulia
Mawalu moji.
Yana nkotofia bụ nwanne
Mawalu moji.
Anụ febu dene ka ọ na-azakwu
Mawalu moji.
Mana jara wankenu
Mawalu moji.
Ụzụ afịa igbu dene n'ọbụkwọ ntụ
Mawalu moji.
Ịda mbabi na-agachi azụ
Mawalu moji.
Ọganiru arọ maka onye nkolopu obi
Mawalu moji.
Onye garabata bụ onye ruru abụ
Mawalu moji.
Ezumezu ememe alụ ebe nchukwa
Mawalu moji.
Oji ọnụ egbu ọjị saa
Mawalu moji.
Abachala ekwe gafere ọdụdụ oke
Mawalu moji.
Ọfụrụ dike aka gị ife ọkara
Mawalu moji.
Onye ume ngwa ọkụkọ mkpụrụ akwụ
Mawalu moji.
Onye ya si n'ogwu maka na doji
Mawalu moji.
Ebe ama n'ife afụ na ọchagharụkwa
Mawalu moji.
Ojiri ọnụ lecha owere ilesalụ
Mawalu moji.
Okwu na-efife were abalị megharịkwa
Mawalu moji.
Ọnụ efu na-alụ nọ n'aja igbugbu
Mawalu moji.
Ma ikuku dị otu unyi ụlọ n'ogbo mmiri
Mawalu moji.
Ụchụgbakwọ ndụ ji egwu ji abalị agba
Mawalu moji.
Anasokwo ndụ oji egwu eji mmanwụ
Mawalu moji.
Mgbe ngana
Mawalu moji.
Mgbugbe gburu ọbịa
Mawalu
Mana
moji.
enwere ajọ mmụọ o ji isi anya ọkụ
Mawalu moji.
Azụ anụ ka okpuru ntị echie
Mawalu moji.
Isi na-egbu ogidi ọwa nkụtara bụ
Mawalu moji.
Chọọ nwoke na nwoke du n'obi
Mawalu moji.
Ebunukwuru na nwoke na-eri n'ude
Mawalu moji.
Akakata agba ọkụrụ ka eji amadụ ike
Mawalu moji.
Ọdụ ka mkpu medọ n'ibele mmiri
Mawalu moji.
Ebili tụcha na arụ mkpu mbodulu ike
Mawalu moji.
Ọkpọchi ntị ka ejiri kee
Mawalu moji.
Na ntachi obi ịnyịnya ibu ji aga n'ugwu
Mawalu moji.
Ụganịta ka ọdabụrụ na ama abụba
Mawalu moji.
Sokozu arụ mmiri ogugu jajalala
Mawalu moji.
Ọkụ na-abụ ite orugo
Mawalu moji.
Ologbo ezi n'azụ
Mawalu moji.
Kama na ọ na-edebekwa igwe obodo
Mawalu moji.
Okwu na ụka ghara ịgakọ ifo bụ n'isi
Mawalu moji.
Agụ ọrụ n'ogbe gota na macha ọrụ
Mawalu moji.
Ore jere ife ọzọ sotu ife o ji dị ụwa
Mawalu moji.
Agụ ogokata bunye ya ụwa niile
Mawalu moji.
Anya atọ nwa nduru na akpa akịdị
Mawalu moji.
Ajọ na-achụla akara aka
Mawalu
n'ezi
moji.
ozi na nkwụ dapụ jebe n'ọjị kenu
Mawalu
Osi
moji.
nweju na ọgbakọrịcha anya bagụ egbu ya
Mawalu moji.
Ma ọrịa bụghị ozu ya na ya were naba
Mawalu moji.
Na ya ghọtọ na-edo n'enu
Mawalu moji.
Atụghị ife na njuju ara ajụta ife
Mawalu moji.
Ebe ama na-ara egbu afọ ime aka
Mawalu
Adị
moji.
na-egbo kata ide ọkwapụ mgbo n'ụwa
Mawalu moji.
Ka apịachalụ ya ilo na ọya bara anyị
Chachalu ilo.
Ebe o si dị ụwa denu
Chachalu
Si
ilo.
egbozi na nwa egbunu ọsọ ka o ji aja ugwu
Chachalu
Si
ilo.
egbe na ome nke abụla arịrị n'aba mmụọ ibe dị iche dị n'iru enwe na onye ogbo atụrụ dara onu n'ọwụ dị a na-akụgharịa ọkụkọ ji ihe ejikọ na-akwa ọcha anụ ọbịa ya bụ anụ ụlọ n'olu akwa ọkụkọ ọdọ na nkata ama nke nwoke na nwunye a na-ama ngwọrọ n'ụgbọ ama afọ ya ma uche n'iru onyinye amala dị n'iche n'iche nye ma ngwugwu onye ukwu bụrụ bịara ọ na-eme agwa ọgbata obi nye eke onye ka dị obi azaba ka ọ nụọ na ndị ajụjụ a na-abịazie n'uju ewe nkodo na mbe ga-eberu mba nnenu ọmụmatụ bụ emekọdụ egwu ojukwu ike mba nne-egwu dịka ugwu agbụrụgbu enyi tara bụsị legharị ibe anya n'iji ama ha ike n'iji ọba na okwu ọnụ na omume ọ bụrụgodo nwata ka ọ bụ ka alụsịara n'aka na abọ ka eji egbu ya abọ na ya azụ ebe o siri deteka esese bụ aka na-arụ dịbụ na nabata ọbịa ibeleke n'ịmara onye na-etu gị afa gụwofe ka mara ọchị nkịta ebe na-adịrị agbọ n'obodo ikpe ike ọbụla ọjị ugo balụ na nkata ọjị ị na-eche ebubo oke afụrụ mụọ nkakwụ ụzụ na-eruru igwe ọgba otu eke garịrị ibeti na-ata agwụgọ ya ezute ike mmiri domime ji nwayọ elu n'igwe ụlọ ọrụ eji onye bịara ụwa nnukwu ozi ozi ọ bịara usi n'izu agbalụ na ọra mmụọ kanto nnụ arọ ife ọ bịara ya emezu
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people of Biafra. Wherever you are watching us from, my name is Mazi. I go Biafra and Kembana Biafra and we fend wanine. Ibemalezo kwa kazo dia. Uso oji Kembuna Nibo. And Biafra nine. I've come to you this morning, this afternoon, this evening, brothers and sisters, because I want to discuss about this topic that will be ranging everywhere on internet. I want to give in my own quota. I want to bring up my own contribution. I want to set the record straight as it is hot on this platform. Therefore, if you're just joining us, I want you to share and invite your brothers and your sisters to listen to this gospel of redemption. Today's program is for intelligent people. Because what I am going to say on this platform today, the way I'm going to analyze this particular topic may be different from the way other people might have analyzed them. And believe you me, at the end of the day, you are going to make something great out of it. The topic we are discussing today, I want to dissect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case and the victory, plus the 1 billion naira that was supposed to pay for damages from the Nigeria government and the military. This topic is very, very important to me. That is why I did not rush. I didn't rush to talk about it. I want to do critical analysis on this particular topic because it's a topic that we, the indigenous people of Biafra, should endeavor to make public and make it go viral. You see this topic, we have to make it go viral by all means. We have to make the whole world know what we feel as individual in regards to this justice. And so many people have been giving in their own quota, their own contribution in regards to this topic. But I am here to give a different meaning, a different, understanding from my own perspective. I am not perfect than other people that I might have said something about it. I am not better than every other person that I might put in their own quota in regards to this topic. But I am here to bring out something that is quite different from what I have seen so far in regards to those that have analyzed this. That is why you need to come with your common sense. If need be, come with your pen and your paper as well. Before I go on, I'm going to take, even if it's 1 minute or 30 seconds, to say my prayer to Biafrans all over the world. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless each and every one of you, those of you that are working hard to make sure that Biafra is restored. Those financial contributors of this movement, may Chukwu Kabiyama bless you and replenish your pockets. The men on the ground, those men in the bushes, and our great volunteers, I pray that Chukwu Kabiyama shall protect each and every one of you. Our mothers and our fathers, those that have lost hope in this struggle, this is a program that you should listen. Because we come online to bring hope to those people who are hopeless. We come on to educate our people and carry them along to give them the insight, the real gist that they need to know. When you want to write the history of your life, you have to handle your pen. When you want to write your biography, never you allow any enemy to handle your pen for you. Therefore, in this struggle, we, the indigenous people of Biafra, under the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, under the one leadership of the Directorate of State, led by Mazi Chikedoziem, we are here to set the record straight, to correct our people and those people who are confused, who have been confused by the autopiloters. We are here to correct a lot of impression, a lot of this misunderstanding because of this particular case. Because of this particular case, we must do everything to make sure that we explain to our people what actually happened and what should be expected of our people and Nigeria government. When somebody wants to talk about your life, the person may say it the way they want. When somebody wants to write the history of your life, the person will write you off, write you down, write you to your grave. But when you want to write it yourself, believe you me, you are going to give the best account of your life history. If you are watching this program, if you are listening to the sound of my voice, what you owe this program now is to share, because I am going to speak to humanity and Biafrans shall listen. And at the end of this program, you watch and see intelligent people calling in to put their own contribution in line, that our people, our mothers, our brothers and sisters, those that have been deceived, will listen and understand and go home with hope that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out soon and Biafra must be restored in our own lifetime. Therefore, I commit the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in your hand. I commit the life of every Biafran who are working assiduously to make sure the Biafra is restored in your precious hand. I commit the life of all the leaders of this movement in your precious hand, all the coordinators, every principal officers. Above all, our legal luminaries, our legal team, even the media. I commit each and every one of them in your precious hand. And the men in the bush, those gallant men, ESN, men and women of valor, men of women and honor, that are fighting to make sure that our enemies did not take over our land. Please protect them, keep them safe. Every arrow that have been shot against these gallant men and women shall be returned back to the sender. Every plan of the saboteur, every plan of the enemy against ESN shall fall. No man born of a woman can harm them. I commit their life on a K market day, Olie Afo and Unkwo. 4 market days, I have no personal and Ibo can never Mazi ESN. With Yeginaka. Umuchineke. Chukwu Kabiama, bless us, protect us, give us long life and prosperity, and bless every hand that has supported this movement one way or the other. They will never lack. This all I pray in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. I pray. He said. This program is going to be very, very interactive. This program is going to be exciting. This program is going to be very, very interesting, because I have packs of information, of things that I want us to talk about. When I am coming up on every of them, I will bring them to the screen. You will see them. We must take them sequentially. We must take them one after the other. And I need men of integrity to call. I need women of integrity to call. I need people that have something upstairs. Men that think. I mean, men that has the capacity to reason, the ability to reason. Because people heard that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is already won. People heard that 1 billion naira has been given. Have been signed that should be given to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a compensation, and some people are being carried away with joy and the happiness in them that we have won, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to get 1 billion naira. I'm sorry to disappoint you, because my own interpretation of that 1 billion naira that it was awarded to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may shock you. It may be different from what you think, but at the end of the day, believe you me, you will understand where I'm coming from. We all know that on 19th of this January 2021, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, through his legal team, won this case outrightly in Umuahia. And 1 billion was awarded. When you hear 1 billion, it will sound like it's almighty hell amount of money. But believe you me, a hair out of one Biafrans man or woman that was killed on that very day of that attack can never be equated with 100 billion or even 250 billion or even trillions. Never. Never. When you look at the Nigeria judicial system, when you look at the way they pass their judgment, when you look at the way they delay the judgment, when you look at the way they twist the judgment, when it comes to Biafra restoration, you will understand that something is missing somewhere. When we tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail, when we tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house was invaded, when we tell you that the military invaded his house, killed 28 people, killed Jack, even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's dog, killed every living thing they see there. Some idiots, some stupid elements, some media houses, brown envelope journalism that is filled up in Nigeria, they picked it up, say he jumped bear, he ran away, he jumped bear, he ran away, he jumped bear. We keep telling the whole world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bear. We keep telling the whole world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not even run away from the case. As a matter of fact, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu announced to the whole world that he is coming to Abuja with over 2 million people, 2 million Biafrans. He told the whole world, I am going to Abuja with over 2 million people. He was prepared. Every arrangement was done. Biafrans all over the world were ready to hit Abuja. And what they think they should do was to invade his house, killed so many people, and left. It was a war. It was a pogrom against the people of Biafra. It wasn't a war, it was a pogrom. They massacred our people in large number in Umuahia, and they killed people. Somebody commanded them. Yusuf Brutai is the man that commanded the Nigeria military chief of staff, chief of army staff, as at the time that crime was committed. Yusuf Brutai. Before I go into details about this judgment, I want to touch so many things that you may begin to reason, you may begin to think, you may begin to connect with exactly what I'm trying to say here today. You've heard that the court have passed judgment that the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is illegal. They passed judgment and they said 1 billion should be given to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You did not hear the judgment that says that Yusuf Brutai should be brought to book. That all the military that invaded Afaruku on the order of Nigeria Minister of Defense should be brought to justice. You did not hear that, did you? Yes, like I told you, I'm going to bring a different dimension of explanation in regards to this case. And you are going to think deep with me. You are going to reason deep with me. And at the end of the day, we are going to expose things that the world may know why we are IPOB. We are different from them. Their journalism is brown envelope journalism. We are the real journalists. We are the real people who are doing the work to expose the evil in the land. When you pass a judgment and say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu arrest was illegal, that the invasion of his house was wrong, and you gave 1 billion naira, what about the people that perpetrated that evil? What about the man that commanded the army? What about the person that is it Malami or what they call him that sent those troops to go and kill innocent Biafrans, 28 of them? If not because of Chukwuka Biama, I would have been among those men that died on that very day. So if I had died, then now judgment will come and they will say that the army did the wrong thing by invading his house, killing people, and the presidential was among the people that died, and the 1 billion naira is awarded to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra in regards to the invasion of his house. What about the life of people like me? What about the life of those men and women? What about the life of those that have those of them that have fathers and have children? For God's sake, these men that were killed are people's parents. These people that were killed are people's siblings. They are people's children. This judgment, as long as I'm concerned, is partial. It is not balanced, because anybody that has a hand in that attack, that pogrom that we committed in Umuahia, should be brought to book before I will be happy. I am not interested in the 1 billion. I am not interested in the 100 billion. I'm not interested, even if it is trillion or zillion or whatsoever. I'm not interested in that. My main point now is that the people that were massacred, the people that were killed because they invaded that particular palace and killed people for no reason. Now that the justice is passed and they say, what is going to happen to those that commanded the military that came and killed our people? Have you ever thought about that? I want to know if you have thought about the life of those that were killed, the life of those that are massacred. Over 1,600 bullet holes in the wall, on the wall of this palace. 1,600 bullet holes. Over 1,600 bullet holes. As if they are fighting war in Sambisa forest. As if they are fighting war in Iraq or Iran. A peaceful community, a palace of a king. I want you to know that what happened in Afaruku can never happen in the north. No government can ever order a military to invade the palace of any king in the north and massacre innocent people. And that led to the death of His Royal Highness Eze Israel Kanu and the wife Eze Nnamdi Kanu, the mother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. On this platform, I see the hot Nasa they talk. I have kept quiet, watching, seeing how our people are explaining this. A lot of people have done a great job by the way they explain this. But I am touched deeply that the people that perpetrated this evil have not been brought to book. Biafrans, we are demanding for justice. The 1 billion naira is nothing to compare with the life of one Biafra. Even if they give us $999 trillion, it cannot bring back the life of somebody like Chinedu. It cannot bring back the life of somebody like Moshe. It cannot bring back the life of somebody like Nzube Chukwu. It cannot bring back the life of somebody like Eze Israel Okukanu and the Nnamdi Okukanu and the other 28 people that died on that fateful day. I am not interested in this money. I am interested in justice for these people that were killed since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's home invasion was wrong. What is going to happen to Yusuf Brutai? What is going to happen to the Minister of Defense? This is a question that every Biafran should be asking. This is a question that all media warriors should stand up to be asking. Let the whole world know that innocent people were massacred in Afaruku. Innocent children were massacred in Afaruku. People's parents were massacred in Afaruku. People's children were massacred in Afaruku. And now, as the judgment has been passed, that they committed no crime, that the invasion of that palace was illegal, and the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is illegal. What happened to them that have perpetrated this evil against those that have died? Do you think that I'll be jumping up? Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have awarded him 1 billion. What is fucking 1 billion? Can 1 billion buy a life of one man? 1 billion can rebuild the palace, yes. 1 billion can tie the road, make everywhere beautiful, yes. But can 1 billion bring back life of 28 gallant men that died defending their leader? That is a question you should ask yourself. That is the biggest question you should be able to ask yourself. What was the crime of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And all Nigerian media, especially channels, television, was busy ranting here and there. NTA was busy ranting here and there. All of them saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Jombe, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Jombe, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Jombe. Osisi no na gebu ye bukulo febe mama no na gebu yo obawo Sunday. When a man hears that you are coming after him to kill him, he begins to make moves to run away from you. But when trees hears that you are coming to cut them down, they stand one place because they cannot run. What is the problem? What did we do? What crime have we committed? Because we are only asking for our freedom through referendum. We are telling the Nigerian government we need to be free from this entity. This marriage is no longer working. It has never worked and it will never work. We need referendum because all the amenities that life demands, all the things that government is supposed to do for the country, they are not doing it. We are not seen as one people. We are not carried along. We are not, our communities are underdeveloped. We don't have any good water. We don't have good roads, no electricity. We are asking that we need to have our own freedom, which is enshrined. The right for self-determination is enshrined in United Nations Charter, African Union Charter, even in Nigeria Constitution. So if the court, the federal court, Federal High Court, Umuahia, having looked into the case presented before them and say that these people committed no crime, we are awarding 1 billion. We condemn that the rearrest, not rearrest. Mazi Nnamdi was not arrested. They kidnapped of Mazi Nnamdi. Why didn't they mention the number of the people that were killed on that incident? Why didn't they bring the people that have committed this crime to justice? That is the question I'm asking. You need to ask this question too. We need to bring it out because these people are they are trying to write the fake information about us. They are trying to write the fake narrative about what happened to us, and we are not going to allow them. No. If all the media warriors are not touching about the life of those that were killed on that fateful day, I will touch it, and I implore each and every one of you, I want you to wake up to begin to ask for justice for the 28 men that were killed. If you add Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's parents that died after that incident, that makes it 30. 30 head. 30 died for no reason. Committed no crime. And everywhere is calm. People were happy. Yes, they have awarded us 1 billion. They have awarded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 1 billion. What the fuck? What is 1 billion compared to the lives that is lost? What is 1 billion compared to the life of a king? What is a 1 billion to compare with a life of a queen? What is 1 billion compared to the life of the gallant men that were massacred on that very day? Can the money buy life? Can the money bring back these people that were massacred back to life? The only thing that is going to make us to be happy, people like me, is when, I repeat, when Brutal and the chief of Minister of Defense of Federal Republic of Nigeria that signed that attack is brought to book. We know they are going to answer to the international community soon. We know. But for now, since the Federal High Court in Umuahia have started the judgment, we are demanding that the life of those people that were massacred that very day demand justice. Don't give us any dime, but send all those idiots that kill our brothers and sisters to jail. It is pogrom. It is called pogrom. You massacred people, you slaughtered people that have committed no crime. I know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when he heard that he have won the case, yes, he'll be happy. But when he remembered the man that died, that 1 billion becomes nonsense to him, just like myself. The moment I remember my men that died, my brothers and my sisters that died, that were massacred, when I remember Onyeze, when I remember Ugweze, when I remember Moshe, oh my goodness me, when I remember this gallant man, that have died on that very day, water runs away my eyes. Water runs away my eye. I wouldn't even find a tears again because I've cried a lot. And now they are telling us, again, 1 billion. What about the people that committed this crime? That is the question I'm asking this evening. And all the media that we are reporting, he jumped bell, he jumped bell, he jumped bell there. With the jump bell. Let me see any other media that will address Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a man that jumped bell. Let me see. Let me see any media that is going to address Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to say he jumped bell. But before you talk about this judgment, before you talk about this justice we are demanding, I want to remind each and every one of you something. You know, our people always forget things so easily. There are governors from Eastern region that came together and agreed to bring Operation Python dance to Biafra land. The governors of Eastern region, starting from Rocha Sokora Osa, yes, to Willie Obiano, to Kezi Bazu, to Devil Umuahia, to Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi. These are the governors, the 5 governors that sat down, agreed, and signed for such operation to take place. In case you don't know, should I show you proof? Do not forget that they tagged us terrorists. They say we are proscribed. They say that we are proscribed. And when Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor took the case to challenge it in the Abuja High Court, the High Court there said that we were not terrorists. That IPOB is not terrorist. IPOB is not unlawful. And I'm going to show you an evidence of what I'm saying here. This is Authority newspaper. The publication of Thursday, March 2nd, 2017, when they say that IPOB are unlawful, that IPOB are proscribed, we went to the court to challenge it. We say we are not terrorists. We are only indigenous people of Biafra asking for the freedom of our people. Nothing more, nothing less. That is what we told them. And the court gave us that judgment, that 2017. And I want you to see it here. Because when you are talking about 1 billion, talking about the victory for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that victory is not for only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that victory is Biafra victory. But what is going to happen to the life of those that were taken? And those that took their life, what is going to be the judgment on them? If you have not asked this question, then you are not helping matter. Look at it here. Authority newspaper, the Authority newspaper, he carried it, live and direct. IPOB is not unlawful. Live and direct. And the court dismisses 6 charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2017. Who said that we are terrorists? We are governors. The Southeast governors. Let us encourage them. Obiano, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, Devil Umuahia, and the Abia State governor. Okay, see, so these are the governors that says that IPOB are unlawful. The IPOB are proscribed. They came out to proscribe us because they have promised them for 2023 presidential slots. When we challenge it in the court, this is the report. The court says that we have committed no crime. The court says that IPOB is not unlawful. We have right enshrined in Nigeria Constitution to ask for our freedom. That is what we have been doing. So how on earth can we come out and say that IPOB is proscribed? Being a governor, you are proscribing your own people. How many governors in the north have proscribed the Fulani herdsmen and the bandits? How many people? That is a question you should answer yourself. How many people have you see them proscribed? How many governors have proscribed anybody in the north? Nobody. So why you are jubilating, why you are happy that we have finally won that case, I want you to pick up your gadgets. Those that can write, put it in writing. Those that speaks, that comes out on social media, do your work. Those that are on Twitter, do your work. We are asking IPOB, Biafran people are asking for justice on the 28 heads plus 2 heads, which is the king and the queen that died because of this justice that is being passed today, that being passed on 19th. The people that killed them, what is going to be their fate? What is going to happen to them? Who commanded them? The person that commanded them and those people that came to kill those innocent people, what is going to happen to them? Ask that question. If you think that BBC, CNN, they are not watching, they are all on your profiles, on your platforms. They are following you. You don't know. Their correspondents are following you. Let me tell you, Biafra Restoration Movement is the biggest on this planet Earth. And every mega media is following everything we are doing. That is why sometimes when I look at these autopiloters, the lies they are blowing outside, the way they are dancing naked in the market square, I laugh at them because they don't know the kind of powerful media that are following them, trying to confuse our people and trying to confuse the international community. But I thank God there are people who are still on the ground to trash every of their rubbish. So when they say that IPOB is proscribed, that is the reason why the issue of Operation Python Dance 1, Operation Python Dance 2 came in line. And who proscribed IPOB? Your own father, your own mother, your own brothers and your own sisters. Be the governors are the people that proscribed us to say that we are unlawful. And that brought in the killing of the 28 men in Afaruku. Now, those 28 men that were killed, the court is telling you, let me tell you the judgment, what it is now. The court is telling you practically now, as in a heart, that those men that were killed are all innocent. Yes, are you listening to me? This judgment that is passed now on 19th of this January says that all the people that were massacred in Umuahia were innocent. Maybe somebody have not breaking it down for you to that extent. That is what I'm doing here. Do you understand? They are saying that these guys are innocent. They are saying that these guys were not supposed to be killed. They are saying that these guys are not unlawful as your governor called them. They are saying that armor tank, that helicopter gunboat, those AK-47s, those military hardwares that was dispatched to Afaruku was wrong and illegal. Now, the people that did all those things, where are they? Have court given order that those people should be brought to book? That is the question now. Court have not given order that all the people who went on that particular day to kill these innocent people should be brought to book. They have not said so. To my own understanding and to my own hearing, I haven't heard or see it anywhere. Does it mean that the life of this great young man and this king and his wife is going to be exchanged with 1 billion? God forbid. God forbid. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I know, we reject this 1 billion in 1 billion times. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I know, We trash this 1 billion in 1 trillion times. Do you know why? Because Mazi Nnamdi will tell the court that this money you are talking about now cannot give us back life of those that died on that very day that you have said that the attack was wrong. What we need is justice. Justice on the head of the king of Afaluku Ibeku. Justice on the head of the queen of Afaluku Ibeku, the late king and the queen. Justice on the head of those innocent Biafrans that were killed. This is exactly what we are asking for. And I want every media warriors, I want every media the heads to begin to talk about the justice for these people that were killed and those that killed them, what is going to happen to them. Very, very important. We are not terrorists. We are indigenous people of Biafra fighting for our freedom. So when you see them coming out to say IPOB is proscribed, IPOB is proscribed, is it not your governor that says you are proscribed? Look at what is happening in the north. Look at exactly what is happening in the north today. The north is seriously boiling. Communities, local government are being ransacked. Boko Haram are taking over so many villages. In the north, they are attacking Institute of Military whatsoever in Adamawa, not in Adamawa, in Borno State. They are attacking it. They are attacking it. And the governors have not deemed it right to stand up to say, we are going to proscribe them. They did not proscribe them. But your governors quickly, because of their stupidity, because of their myopic mindedness, because of their hatred, because of their selfish interests, they have said that you are terrorist organizations. And that is the reason why the issue of IPOB, the issue of Afaruku Ibeku being attacked, and men and women were massacred. And today, the same Nigeria court is telling you that these people you killed were innocent, that this attack was wrong. And the arrest, they call it arrest, but we know it's kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is wrong. This is exactly what is happening. This is what we are talking about today. This is the topic I want us to treat. If you have come here to gossip on any other issue, please don't call on my platform today. The topic we want to talk about is who proscribed IPOB, who brought the military to Afaruku Ibeku. Now that the court have said that what they did is wrong. Well, now that the court have said that the people they killed are innocent. The governors that are proscribed us, are they going to deproscribe IPOB? These are the questions that Biafrans need to ask. Your governors who have said that we are terrorists. Now, the court says we are not terrorists. That the attack on that very day was wrong. So what is going to be the fate of all these governors that brought the Operation Python dance that took the life of 30 people? What is going to be their fate? Are we going to forgive them forever and ever? Is our children going to forgive them? Our children's children, are they going to forgive them? It is on record, purely on record, that they proscribed us. After that, Operation Python dance came and danced and killed our people. A king and a queen died in the process. Now, it is also on record that a court have said that these people are not unlawful, that these people are lawful. That is to say that the people who proscribed us are now faulted, that what they did was wrong. At the same time, judgment has been given that the people they killed are innocent. Now, can the governors, can the Hanezes, can the Akikengas, can the ministers, can the senators, House of Representative members, can all the heavyweights in Biafra land stand up to say, the proscribed IPOB now? Can they do that? This is a question I'm asking each and every one of you. Can they come now to say you must proscribe people? These people you are calling terrorists, because it is because of that proscription that led to the death of these great people. Now that the court have said they are innocent, what they did to them was wrong, and now you are going to pay the penalty. That penalty they are going to pay us cannot give us life. What we need is for these governors, these ministers, all of them to stand up to condemn that proscription of IPOB as terrorist organization and give us justice and make sure that Brutai and his cohort are brought to book, because the world is watching and social media is helping us to do this job. That is the reason why you must share this program. You may hate me, you may not like what I'm doing, you may not like what I'm saying, but you are a Biafran. I am fighting for you. It doesn't matter whether you like me or not. I am fighting for you. I am fighting for your children. I am fighting for your children's children. I am fighting for your family. So if you don't share it out of wickedness, out of self-hatred, out of whatsoever, you are doing yourself. You didn't remember, you're not doing me. Because we must speak in one voice that the world may hear us. The world must hear us. The world must listen to the indigenous people of Biafra. Of course, they must. They must. And they are listening. You don't know they are listening. They are listening. Hate me, call me bad name, do anything. But the topic I'm treating this afternoon, this evening, this night, in regards to what happened in Afaruku, who brought the enemies that killed our people, why did they do that? And after our people is killed, what happened to be the outcome? What is the judgment? The judgment says that the people that killed us did wrong, that they are wrong, that the people they killed are innocent. Now, those people that call the enemies that killed us, are they going to stand looking at themselves to say, we have done wrong? For that, we are going to deproscribe you guys. Do you understand what I'm saying? Are they going to do that? And the people that did this thing, are they going to take them to court? Are they going to are they going to go to the prison? These are the questions that I want to know, and I need people, men of intelligence. Who they might even to call on this platform today. Anyone who called today to gossip or to talk about something else, I will off the phone before you. Because there is time for everything. In the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 to 15 says time for everything. This is time for us to face it squarely. Your analysis and my analysis may not be the same, but we may be talking about one thing. We will be talking about one thing. We are focused on getting Biafra restored. Our individual differences may not even be needed at a time. Yes. It may not be needed at a time. What is needed now is that we, the indigenous people of Biafra, should stand with one voice to demand for pure justice, since the court have given us the landing space, which we know we had for a very long time. We had this freedom for a very long time. What we are asking is referendum. And now let me shock you the more. I'm going to shock some of you the more. Because Kanu say, Ana agwo onere. Ana agwo onere. Some of you say what you guys are doing is not illegal. You people are causing confusion. Why must you be asking for a separate state from a country? You must not do that. Blah 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 blah. At the end of everything, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us that is going to happen is happening right now. He said that the time is coming when everybody is going to stand up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that the time is coming when every clan in the whole contraption will stand up to ask for their freedom. Is it happening now? Of course it is. It is happening. I have an update that I want to show you before I begin to play videos. And this update came on January 21st, 2022, from Punch newspaper. After Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, many things begin to happen. So I want you to watch. I want you to open your eye. You must open your eye. You must see the truth. It doesn't matter who you are. To ask for our freedom, which led to these people, these governors, these wicked governors that prescribed us, to ask for our freedom is correct, is right. We're asking for referendum. Now I want you to look on the screen. Punch newspaper carries the news. You can see it. You see it. Biafra, Yoruba, Efik groups join CNJ suit for referendum. As I'm talking to you right now, the northern group, we are asking that the Nigerian government should give Biafrans a referendum. Right to vote if we want to be inside Nigeria or not. The case was held, I think, on 21st of this month. And the case has been adjourned till March 14. We are seeing it here, left and direct. We have been right all this while. Punch newspaper carries it. And we are breaking it down for you as it is hot. So if you're our old father or mother in the village that are asking, is this Biafra we are fighting, is it going to take place? Is it going to happen? What are they doing? It is happening, Mama. Biafra must come in our own lifetime. Because the northern groups are now coming together to ask Nigeria government, they sue them to court, that you should allow these people to have right to vote if they want to be in Nigeria or not. That is already automatically made every of our requests valid, made every of our move valid, made everything we are doing valid, right. And that is why the court in Abia State says these people committed no crime. The kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is wrong and illegal. You went to his house with the military and killed people against the law. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was under the ambit of law protection. The law was protecting him the moment the law gave him a bail. He was protected. And you invaded his community, you invaded his village, you invaded his family house, killed people. And some idiot were reporting he jumped bed, he jumped bed, he jumped bed. What happened in Afaribeku, if it happened in some of you that are saying he jumped bed, you will not be alive to talk about it. May the gallant men that fell that very day, may they continue to fight in the spirit until Biafra is restored. Because I can't say rest in peace. How would they rest in peace? When they committed no crime and they were massacred. They were slaughtered like animals. Look at it here. Look at the news here. Look at the news. You see the date. You can Google it. January 21st, 2022. From Punch newspaper, look at it. This one not be saying, they say, Biafra, Yoruba, Efik groups join CNJ suit for referendum. Yorubas are now writing. Efik also are writing that they want referendum. This is the same referendum the 28 men were asking for, standing in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu house. Then you are governors, you are stupid governors, you are myopic governors, you are wicked governors, you are blood-sucking governors. Call them terrorists. And now invited the enemies that came and killed all of them. but the court have said otherwise. Is Rochas Okorocha, is Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, is Wilfred Obiano, Okezi Ikpeazu, and Devlo Umuahia. Can they sleep? Since this judgment was passed, can these people still, can they actually go and sit down and sleep and think again? Can they? I don't think they can. I don't think they can sleep again. Because their conscience must be beating them. Their conscience must be judging them. Their conscience must be telling them, you people have done evil to your people. The people that voted you into power. The people you are meant to protect. You call them, you proscribe them, and invited the enemies to come and kill them. Now the court of that country that you are trying to protect, that I promise you presidency, have said that you are wrong. None of their states biri ikpe wee kwuo sị na ogbugbu egburu ụmụ Biafra na Abia steeti n'ụlọ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na Septemba 2017 na ikpe mara Nigeria gọọmenti manda amị na-ekwesịghị igbu ha na onwere ife ha mere maka ihi nke a na ha na-enye ọkpụrụkpụ ego. A na-enye Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na ndị Biafra ọkpụrụkpụ ego karịrị ofu nde puku kwuru puku naira ka ijeri ka a na-akpa ijeri naira na-enye ya ka e wee tie ha aka n'obi. Ewere m na-ajụ sị gị nwa onye na-ana Igbo, gị bụ onye nne, gị bụ onye nna, o doro gị anya na ihe eji wee gbuo ndị a bụ maka na ndị ụmụnne anyị bụ ndị si na ha bụ ndị gọvanọ si na anyị bụ ndị omekome, na anyị bụ ndị na-egbu mmadụ n'ike. Ọ dịghị onye ndị IPOB gburu, ọ dịghị ihe anyị mere. Sọsọ ihe anyị na-ajụ bụ referendum. Referendum anyị na-ekwu okwu ya ka ndị Awụsa pụtaziri, ọgbakọ niile jikọtara ndị Awụsa pụtara wee kwuo sị na ha chọrọ ịkpụpụ Federal Government of Nigeria n'ụlọ ikpe. Gwa ha nye ndị a ihe ahụ ha na-ayọ gọvanọ unu ji wee si na unu bụ ndị na-egbu mmadụ si bịa gbuo unu. Ọkwa ka o si, ọkwa ka ọra m n'ọnụ ka m sụọ ya n'Igbo ka o doo n'anya. Ewe m na-ajụ sị ka a sị na ga-enye anyị puku nde puku ijeri kwuru naira, a sị na ga-enye anyị ego ahụ. Ọ ga-akpọchigata ndụ ndị niile nwụrụ anwụ. Ego ahụ ga-akpọchigata eze Israel okwu Kanu azụ. Ego ahụ ga-akpọchigata eze nwaanyị Ugwueze Ndemekwu Kanu azụ. Ego ahụ ọ ga-akpọchigata Moshe azụ. Ọ ga-akpọchigata Chinedu azụ. Ọ ga-akpọchigata ndị niile ha nwụrụ anwụ azụ. Ọ ga-akpọchigata ha. Kedu ife anyị chọrọ? Ife anyị chọrọ bụ amamikpe nye ndị ahụ bịara bịa gbuo ụmụnne anyị ụbọchị ahụ. I speak it in English, I speak it in Igbo language, that our parents may understand what we are talking about here. You can see it right here. The Northerners are telling government, taking them to court, you should allow these people for referendum. We don't want war. Do you know how many thousand people that have been killed since this struggle started? Do you know how many thousands? Do you know? You don't know. You don't have any idea. Do you know how many thousand people that this current Supreme Court governor of Imo State have killed in Imo State? Do you know? Do you know how many houses that were burnt down by these blood-sucking governors? Do you know? You don't know. You don't have idea. If CNJ can sue Nigeria government to allow Biafrans to have their referendum, now Yorubas have joined hand. They have written to government. EFIC have written, yes, asking that they need for referendum. Don't forget that what do you call them? Our brothers from Riverine area are also asking for their freedom too. Are asking for their freedom too, which is part of this struggle, which is part of this Biafra movement. The middle belt are asking for their freedom too. And that takes me to show you a video footage of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where he spoke extensively on issues that borders the people of Biafra and the reason why the Northerners must let Biafra go, or they should get ready to face everything that is coming their way. I believe that the Northern groups have seen it. They have seen it. They have sensed what is going to happen. And that is why they begin to tell their own people, allow these people to go through referendum. If they vote in referendum and the majority of them say they want to go, allow them to go. Because the calamity that is going to befall them will be, that of Egypt will be greater, better than the one that is going to befall them if they refuse to allow us to go. Now, I want you to watch this video. Because in court, the man you called Malami, the man you called, the one that is defending the Nigerian government, and let me remember his name again, Rabaram Maku, came to court with gadgets. He came to court with gadgets. I even heard that he came with a generator. He came with a whole lot to be playing Nnamdi Kanu's voice on Radio Biafra. And when our lawyer, interject, he said that they ambushed him. And the case has been adjourned. And in those their gadgets, in those things they are prepared, there are videos that I'm going to play here that we, the indigenous people of Biafra, need them to add. Thank you very much, Nonso. Chocho. Somalia will be better than Nigeria if they refuse to let us go. Yes. Somalia is going to be better if they refuse to let us go. Mazi can promise them. So these northern groups have seen the danger that is coming. They are now asking Nigeria, taking them to court, allow them to go. They have rights for self-determination. They have right to have their freedom. They have right to agitate. This is exactly what this northern group are talking about. Now I want you to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because on this platform, as in the hot, that's what they talk. If you are calling on this platform today because you want to gossip, you want to talk of rubbish, I will stop you. I won't even give you a minute, not even a second. We are talking about the people that were killed, and talking about the people that made them to be killed, talking about the people that came to kill them, talking about the justice. And now we are bringing it together to let the world to know that we need justice. Those people that killed them, their commanders, should be brought to book. We don't need that 1 billion. That 1 billion is a peanut compared to the head of one person that died on that incident. I want you to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Listen to him and listen attentively, because whether you like it, whether I don't like it, Biafra must come. Listen to it.
I told them that if you don't let Biafra go, this God that we worship will destroy Nigeria beyond recognition. It happened to Pharaoh in the Bible. Pharaoh was mocking God. Who is this your God? Go and sit down. When Moses told Pharaoh that Elohim said, let my people go, he refused. He said, it's nonsense. They are talking rubbish. Are you not here? Are you not our servants here? It's something they're saying. Are you, don't people have shops here selling motor spare parts? Are you people not the ones street trading here? How can God come to save you? And I said to them many years ago, Elohim said, let my people go. And I went on to add, if you do not let us go, Nigeria will be worse than Somalia. I made it very clear. I don't believe in stupidity, the prophetic pronouncement. Very clean and clear.
Did you hear that?
Somalia will be better than the so-called Nigeria. If you don't let our people, if you don't let the children of...
Did you hear that? These are the signs that the enemies are seeing. These are the signs that the enemies are seeing that made them to be afraid, that made them to summon the courage to come out and say, allow these people to go, because Somalia will be better than Nigeria. Do you understand? Do you understand? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them. Now I want you to watch. Continue watching. We are not here. We are not joking. We mean business. And Biafra must come in our own lifetime. Listen to him. Listen again. Let me take it back a little bit.
And I went on to add, if you do not let us go, Nigeria will be worse than Somalia. I made it very clear. I don't believe in stupidity, prophetic pronouncement. Very clean and clear. Somalia will be better than the zoo called Nigeria. If you don't let our people, if you don't let the children of God go, God will visit his anger. People don't know, as I told Britain, I told Britain something, regardless of their first world state, I said to Britain, if you continue to meddle into the affairs of Biafra, God will divide Britain into pieces. Will cut Britain into pieces. But your pride, you will claim it because of Biafra. God will destroy Britain. Before the whole world, you will see it. Now they have realized their mistakes, that they are going back. Little by little, of course. God will destroy Nigeria beyond redemption. Many of you shouting one Nigeria, you're going to die. Many of you will die. Because of that one Nigeria, you're going to die. Write it down. Don't misquote me. Write it down. I said, all of you championing one Nigeria, prominently, you are all going to die. Not only are you going to die, your race, your lineage, your family will be wiped out from the face of this land. Your name will be gone. Write it down tonight. Today's date is the 9th day of May 2021. Write it down on a piece of paper. All of you are going to perish. And I am bringing a curse upon every pastor who will ever open his stupid stinking mouth to talk about one Nigeria. Shame shall befall you. If shame doesn't befall you, you will not worship Almighty God in heaven, and Him alone, and no other. You not worship idol. I'm a Pharisee. I don't worship idol. You know that very well. Because anybody talking about one Nigeria is a child of Lucifer. If you talk about one Nigeria, you are a child of Lucifer. That means there is no God inside you. If there is God inside you, how can such a thing be happening in Nigeria now? How is that possible? How is that possible? I'm asking you. And you claim you're a child of God, you couldn't see it. Some of them claim we are children of God, we are this, we are that, we are prophets. You could not see, you couldn't have predicted. You're only coming out now to say, oh, don't worry, Nigeria will not break. Nigeria is not going to break. Nnamdi cannot break Nigeria. Someday we cannot break Nigeria. Did I tell you I was going to break Nigeria? God will destroy Nigeria because his glory cannot be taken by man. Some of these stupid, idiotic prophets, again, they are prophets, they're like Pharaoh. They're even worse than Pharaoh. They read Bible, they claim they are Bible scholars. They read the Bible. But they don't understand what the Bible is talking about. Because they worship the God of Mammon, the God of money. Tithes and offerings, that's all they're interested in. Private jets and flashy cars. They're not even ashamed. Do you know, as the leader of IPOB, I am ashamed to drive a car. Do you know why I'm ashamed to drive a car? Because people are contributing money towards a project of this magnitude. When I have a car, when people give me a car, I begin to feel ashamed of myself. I'm driving a car. If you buy jet, you're not even ashamed of yourselves. You are not even ashamed that the poor people who are contributing this money, they are contributing it because thinking they will go to heaven, thinking you pray for them, there will be a miracle. If you people claim there's a miracle, pray for miracle not to happen in Nigeria. You've been praying for many years. The more churches you open, the more mega auditoriums you build, the more Saturday nights you have, the more bandits are taking over your villages. Don't you understand it? Ngara. Pharaoh made the same mistake, and God will use Nigeria and Britain as an example to the whole world that Biafrans are his children. By the time God, the anger of God is done upon Nigeria, believe you me, oh God, if you see a Biafran, you start running. You are about to see hell in the zoo called Nigeria. Some of them in Nigerian army and in Nigerian police in the east, looking for who to kill. When their village is gone, Kebbi State is finished, it's gone. Their stupidity is only matched by the idiocy of Yoruba media houses, their journalists, and their mega-rich pastors. These three groups of people in Yoruba land. And my happiness today is that there are vibrant, young, energetic Yoruba men, even older ones, like Akintoye, men who are vibrant, coming out to fight like men for their freedom. Ignoring the fools and the buffoons on the pulpit. Very wicked and malicious men and women. All they care about is money. They claim they are pastors and they are prophets, they cannot see anything. They can't even see their backside, they cannot see anything. Every year you pray for Nigeria. Every year Nigeria gets worse and you claim you're a prophet. Every time. Every year you pray. Let us pray for our country. Let us pray for Nigeria now. Before you finish praying, your church is on fire. Bandits are taking over your village. Flaming from Sahel are behaving and massacring people. The next Sunday, you want, let us pray for Nigeria. You don't even God is sending you a message that the prayer points you're presenting before Him, He doesn't want it, yet you cannot hear. I thank God for the Adams or Ghanaian Adams of this world. I thank God for the Akintoyes of this world. I'm telling you the truth. Because if not for Yoruba, the world will think we are mad. Why do you want to live in Nigeria? But now that Yoruba also wants to live, Middle Belt also wants to live, they will now know that we are not mad anymore. That our brain is correct. You don't know that? They now know that our brain is correct. These are the things you must understand. These are the things you must follow religiously and studiously for you to appreciate the miracle that God is doing. What is happening in Nigeria now is a miracle from God in heaven. God is about to destroy Nigeria beyond recognition. You have people that claim they are the men of God lying. They are holding the Bible and they are lying. If Nigeria is meant to be good, how come things are getting worse every blessed year? Just explain that to me, please. Explain it to me. Tell me why people you claim are foreigners are in your country with AK-47 kidnapping you and you're paying ransom. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You said that Nigeria will get better. How come those who are shouting every day, the total integrity, you are there and it is being breached on a daily basis and you cannot do anything? 200 million people cannot remove one corrupt terrorist minister. 200 million people are telling me you're a nation, you're a country. Shame on all of you.
Yes, shame on all of you. Shame, shame, shame on all of you. Those that are talking about one Nigeria, those that are talking about the togetherness that is not working, about the unity that you are forcing people to unite with you. Any unity by force is not unity indeed. Anybody who is asking you that you must unite with him indeed is not a good person, because you cannot make a good marriage by force. You can't stay there by force. So when you listen to this voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you listen and you heard where he said something very, very important. Now that Yoruba people are also asking for their freedom, now that Ijaw people are asking for their freedom, the Middle Belt are asking for their freedom, the world will know that indeed these people are not mad. Because they think that we are mad. They think that we are stupid. They think, are they the only one? Are these people the only people living in this country? Are they the only people? Because of these questions that they may be asking. That is why I am bringing this to you, to show you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was right all this while. IPOB, we are all right all this while. This is the evidence of this message. Don't forget, this message, this information is a piece of information that came up just yesterday, 21st of January. This particular one, this update. You see it here. This is it. Let me emboss this so that you can see it more clearer. Look at it. January. Look at it here. January 2022 is when this information comes up that Ijaw people, Biafra, and the Oduduwa, that the Yorubas are asking for referendum. But before now, it was only IPOB. We set the pace that others follow. We ignite the light of freedom that Ijaw people are now trying to enjoy. Yoruba people are now trying to enjoy. Even the North themselves, the Northerners themselves say, enough is enough. Allow them to go peacefully. Let's be neighbor. Let's live side by side. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made this broadcast during lockdown. Yes. And this is coming now, and you are seeing it. This update you are seeing is coming now this year. They are saying that you should allow them to go. If they want to go, allow them. You cannot force them to be together with you. Is God not marvelous? Is God not wonderful? And I want to remind you that the judgment in Umuahia is not yet complete. That judgment can only be complete when those that killed the innocent Biafrans in Afaruku are brought to book. Until they brought them the book, that is when I will know that the judgment is complete. But for now, it's not yet complete. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as they are gathering your voice, recording and everything, I want them to play this too. And when people say, why can't Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stop this thing? He is causing confusion. He is lying. He is doing this, he is doing that. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is lying, if he is causing confusion, why is Yoruba people asking for the same thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is asking for? Why is Efik asking for the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is asking for? Why is Ijaw asking for the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is asking for? Why is Middle Belt asking for the same thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is asking for? Why? This is a testimony to confirm what he have said. That if not that these people you see that are asking for this information that you just see on this platform right now, people will think that IPOB are mad. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is mad. But look at it. And God so kind, the Northern Consultative Forums have come out to say they are taking Nigerian government to the court. You all, I repeat, must allow these people to have their freedom through referendum. Through referendum. What we need is justice. Because the justice that they have given to us so far is not okay. We are not interested in that. That monetary aspect, if I cholobo, the people that kill these people should all be sent to jail. All from A to Z must be sent to jail. And on 19th, all of you heard, on 18th to 19th, all of you heard that they have added more 15 charges to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. I have not dissected that particular topic. I haven't touched it at all. But I'm going to show you only but one thing. Something that you need to know, something that you need to see. I'm going to show you on this platform as it is hot. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have staked this struggle with this particular fact that I want to bring out now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have staked his leadership as IPOB leader and this movement itself with this, which I'm about to show you now. Don't forget that Dele Momodu interviewed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He interviewed him and asked him a very critical question. Momodu asked him a very critical question, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu answered. And I want you to watch to know that this man is consistent. Consistency has been the hallmark of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's strength. His strength is based on consistency. He never changed his stance. And some of you will talk today. Tomorrow, when the heat is too on, is too much, you run. You will not be anywhere to be found. Now I want you to watch this, because our leader is standing on this fact that the president of Nigeria is dead and buried. But as they are bringing more charges, 15 count charges, 20 count charges, 30 count charges, they did not include in this. And I'm making this video. That is why you need to share it. Send it to all the Nigerian media. That IPOB, I am Mazo Aleza Chukubi kem mago Biafran kembo na nibo. Ana Biafra nine. Also oju one na Biafra land. Agame jiji fere. is asking Nigeria government to add this particular video. There are two actually, but this is the first one I want you to see. After this, I'll play the second one to you. We need this video to be added to those charges. They want us to, dig it out. Now we're taking them one after the other. I want you to watch this.
I respect constituted authority. My question is about your best friend, our president and commander. Now, you propounded this theory of a cloned man, and that our current president is a Sudanese man called Jibril. Do you agree that your information might have been wrong, and you're also willing to apologize to him for that error? Anybody can make a mistake.
No, not at all. Buhari is dead and buried in a shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. Aisha Buhari was there. She came back from what they called a lesser Hajj. She was wearing black. She was mourning. If you look at the pictures that were circulated at that point in time, you will see the smug, or should I say, the forlorn faces of northern governors. A minute silence was held at the AU for a late Buhari. Even her Britannic Majesty Elizabeth II also penned a condolence message to the people of Nigeria before the cabal took over and asked her to rescind it, which she did. Buhari is dead, and I'm prepared to stake Biafra on it.
Did you hear that?
If you, Dele Momodu, can go and prove to me.
Did you hear that? That he can stake Biafra on it. This is a big opportunity. This is a great opportunity for Malami. This is a great opportunity for Abraham Maku. This is a case that we Biafra want them to bring out. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say he is ready to stake Biafra on this particular topic. He is still maintaining that Buhari is dead. This man doesn't want to know whether you want to kill him, though you cannot kill him. No, you cannot. Whether you want to do anything to him, he stands on that truth. And he doesn't care. And he's taking Biafra. He wants us to stop the agitation, right? I want to rewind you so that you hear him again.
Elizabeth II also penned a condolence message to the people of Nigeria before the cabal took over and asked her to rescind it, which she did. Buhari is dead, and I'm prepared to stake Biafra on it.
Okay.
If you, Dele Momodu, can go and prove to me, I'm not asking you to do anything too complex. If you can go and ask this man you call Buhari, whoever it is in Asorok, to come outside, don't do very much, address a panel of Nigerian youths, maybe 20 of them, and speak Buhari's mother tongue, which is Fulfude. I will give up Biafra, I will apologize to him, and I will submit myself to any authority on this earth to do with me as they please.
What a great
There is no Buhari. Jibril was there. Jibril followed Abba Kyari to Cuba and ran away from there and never came back. The man you have now in Asorok is from Niger Republic. His name is Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. That's his name. Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. Even Shekau knows who he is personally and was mentioning his name as well. It is not Buhari. The old Buhari that you and I know, the country cannot be burning and he will restrict himself to only 12 minutes of edited broadcast. Impossible. Impossible. Anybody that knows Buhari, even if he's dying, he must speak because he fought in his own understanding to keep Nigeria one. Anything that impacts or threatens the territorial cohesion and integrity of Nigeria, the old Buhari, in fact, he will be in Lagos. The old Buhari will be in Lagos, I'm telling you. But this little, have you not seen him with his fresh hands of a 35-year-old? He cannot wear this. He cannot wear this. Because if he wears this, his ear will bend because it's rubber, silicone. We know about AI technology. It's deep fake. Please Google it. You're a media man, you must know this. I can replicate this very interview with your face showing us having this conversation, but it is not you. You also saw that some, would I say, some eagle-eyed investigators managed to discover that there was actually a microphone, a loudspeaker on the table. It's everything that they claimed that Buhari was saying was coming from a loudspeaker. From a loudspeaker. Very, very sad indeed. These are the things that the world must understand and come to terms with. That the person you are calling Buhari is not Buhari, and I can stake my life on it.
Do you hear that?
If he comes out tomorrow and takes, or should I say, address any press interview live, without Garba Sheikh will bring this, telling people to court. If he can come out tomorrow, a panel of journalists will, in fact, no, not journalists, because some of them are corrupt. Youths will address him. There and then you will know that Buhari is no more. There is no Buhari. No country. How can you have a country you claim you're proud of, and that country is run by 10-minute video recorded every 4 months? What sort of country is that? Every 4 months you issue a pre-recorded video to address 200 million people.
They should add this video. We need this video in Abuja High Court.
In a time of
Abuja
crisis,
High Court.
there is COVID-19. People are agitating. They're very restive. The only thing you can do is 10 minutes video. Laughable and absolutely absurd. And no sensible person should be able to tolerate it.
Okay.
Buhari is dead. And I stake my life on it.
What is the president afraid of? Some people are going to boo you. Some people are going to mock you. Some people are going to... That is completely irrelevant. That does not have any hold.
Listen.
Constitutionally or by any of our extant laws in this country. The powers of the National Assembly to summon is sacrosanct, it's not debatable. And this is the first time I'm hearing this. Trump, as cantankerous as he is, he was invited by the U.S.
Listen.
Congress, and he appeared before them. And if you have nothing to hide, or there are no clandestine motives, there are no ulterior motives, there's no reason why
we need this video in Abuja High Court.
To explain.
They want charges against Mazi Nnamdi. They are bringing 15.
You are president. And
this
you
must
are
be added
to serve. And I recall that the president had the Quran on his right hand, had the Constitution of the Federal Republic on his left, and he swore to uphold that Constitution. And today it is regrettable that this is happening. And I hope the National Assembly will exercise their powers. I hope the Speaker of the House of Representatives will go to court and ask them.
My brothers, listen to me. You see, the reason why we are the best, when you talk about media warheads, we are the best. We follow everything sequentially. We take track record of everything. We keep record of so many things that so many of you must have forgotten. And at the right time, we begin to bring them out. We begin to unveil them. Mazi Nnamdi can say he can stake his life on this issue. Why did they pack another 15-count charge to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, frivolous charges they gave to him before, without including this one? We are telling Binta Yanko to tell them that the Biafrans are demanding that this should be added. This particular one. So they will bring that man in Nassau Rock. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be vindicated once again and forever. Listen, myself, I am believing 100% that before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu makes such utterance, before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say such thing with Biafra that he holds so dear, oh my goodness me, do you know what it means? Do you know what it means? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say that he can give his father, his mother, his children, his wife, his family for Biafra to come. Then if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can say, if they can prove him wrong, that this man in Nassau Rock is Buhari, that he will give up Biafra. Do you know what it means? You don't know the weight. I wish you do. Because if you do, you will understand that the man we are following is a great man indeed. He's not a child. And I have another video that I want to show you. Another video I want to show you right now as in the hot. Another one. When I want to show you. Please, if you are not intelligent and smart enough to make a beautiful contribution or to make something out of this particular topic we are discussing, or to bring something in, don't call. I don't need those that will call. We begin to talk about something that happened in the 14th century. We don't need them. What we need is, as it is hot now, the case, the money, and the life of those that they killed, and those that killed them. What should be the fate of those that killed them, as God have passed their judgment? These are the things we need now. I want you to watch this. Please pay attention and watch this and share as it is hot.
Any day anybody can prove me wrong that Buhari is alive, I swear before the Almighty in heaven, I will abandon the station for Biafra. I say it again tonight. Anybody who can get that thing in Asorok to come out and to say, I am Buhari, I will abandon, I will come out publicly, I will apologize, I will rent my clothes, and I will abandon Biafra.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? This is another broadcast. The one Dele Momodu interviewed him is during lockdown. But this one, before he was interviewed, he said this. And they are putting charges upon charges on one mother have committed no crime. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Chineke have committed no crime. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is only saying the truth and asking the world to come to our aid, that our freedom should be given to us through referendum. Through referendum. Do you understand? We must stand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at all time. And Biafrans are with him. Anybody that is against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go and price your gasket because you're a dead man walking. He will go. Do you know why? Because if they are able to do away with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will invade their community, kill your father, kill your mother, kill you. I'm talking about this Boko Haram, this Fulani herdsmen. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only man, and IPOB standing in the middle of your life and that of your family against those that want to take us, that want to kill us and take over our land. Because when I say, if you go against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you should go and price your gasket. Some of you will say, okay, if I'm not supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so you people will kill me. It is the enemies that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are fighting. It is the enemies that Biafrans, the IPOB are fighting, that is coming to kill you. And that is why they want him out of the way. And they cannot, because tantamount, and listen, anything that touched Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, scratch on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is tantamount to Third World War. Third World War. Ị ga-afụ ndị nwụrụ anwụ ga-esi na napụta na-eri anụ mmadụ n'ụzọ. Ị ga-afụ ya. Ume okwute ga-atọ to egbe na-agba mma, ya na-agba mmadụ. I've told you guys about Ferdinand, the Prince of Austria that was killed in the year 1914. I've told you guys about him on this platform as they heard. How the blood of a prince touched down and the whole world catch fire. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's own will be times 100 of that Prince Franz Ferdinand. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you are on this platform to gossip, this platform is not for you. Our people must stand up to begin to talk about the governors that have called us, that have prescribed us. The prescription that led to Operation Python Dance. The Operation Python Dance that led to the attack in Afaru Quebec. The attack that led to the death of 28 men instantly. And that also led to the death of a king and a prince. The royal household was desecrated and vandalized. 1,500 and subtraction bullet holes in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house. But on 19th of this January, God with his infinite mercy have judged for us, saying that those people you killed committed no crime. The palace you invaded, you did it out of your carelessness and the stupidity. You are wrong. That you are going to pay the 1 billion. That 1 billion is not what we want. What we want now, as they heard, is number one, we should be proscribed Federal government should remove that tag that is making them to be kidnapping and killing innocent Biafra. As I'm talking to you now, our sister, Idara Gold, is still in the hands of the DSS. Yes, she haven't been released. She's still there, and so many people were kidnapped. We are taken away. So many people were killed. Go to Aladima Hospital, Aladima Mortuary. So many lifeless bodies of our people are lying there in the mortuary. That is why, what do you call him? The Supreme Court governor of Imo State ask people to come and carry their corpse and bury the corpse that people that you killed. Inter-Society have published it so many times. And the IPOB leadership, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and DOS, led by Chike Doziem, came out to say, you cannot give ourselves mass burial without telling us what happened to them. And that order stands. He killed our people and they want to give them mass burial. He gave date. If you don't come and take them, we'll give them mass burial. For what reason? You are killing the innocent people because they say they are Biafrans. But you go to the north, they answer Arewa, nobody attacked them. Oh, Yoruba people answer Oduduwa, nobody attacked them for answering Oduduwa. Do you know there is Oduduwa University? Do you know? There is Arewa Television. Do you know? You don't know that. When you talk of Biafra, they will come against it because we are children of light. The name Biafra is setting all of them ablaze. This justice that was done on 19th of this January is not complete. I am saying that. I don't know about you. By the time I open my line, I know that some people that have sense of reasoning will also bring something to the table. But I am telling you that justice, what is 1 billion? How much did they give Sunday Igboho? I'm not even comparing the money. How many billion did they award to Sunday Igboho? How many people died at Sunday Igboho's house? I think 2 or 3 or 4. Between 4 down. Yes. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the father died on the process, the mother died on the process, 28 men died on the process. Sunday Igboho own is just they enter the place at night, like thieves, and shoot people. That is all. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu own on a broad daylight. There was a helicopter. There were uncountable armor tanks. It was like a war, like Iraq and Iran, like America and Afghanistan fighting. From up, from down. What the heck? And now you are telling me that the people that brought that Operation Python down that led to that killing of that people can go and sleep. Okorocha, you have left as governor, but the injury that you have put on our people is still there. You are one of them. Yes, you are one of them. It was during your tenure that they attacked IPOB terrorist organization. You Ibazo, Okezi Ibazo, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, Willie Obiano, and Ebonyi State governor, the devil himself. These are the people that kill our people. And now that the court have faulted you guys' action by proscribing IPOB, what is going to be your fate? There's a song that I used to sing when I was younger. That song goes like this. Where you gonna run to? Where you gonna run to? When you gonna run on the judgment day? You may run to Enugu, and the governor may say no, no. You may run to America, and America may say no, no. I say you may run to London, and the Queen may say no, 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 no. Where you gonna run? The judgment day is coming for all these governors that have called their own people terrorist organization and brought the enemies to kill, to ransack, to destroy their land, to destroy their family members, to burn houses. Judgment day is approaching. Judgment day is approaching very rapidly, very speedily. I am telling you, Okorocha, you have left the seat as governor. Don't forget that you jailed our mother. You sent them to prison because they are asking for their freedom. Today, the northern groups have come to say they have rights for referendum, that government should allow them. Yes, That is what is happening. They say they have right for referendum. Allow them to have their referendum. Allow them to go. They have rights for self-determination. There is no how you can hold these people for ransom for so many years. You are using their oil in their land. You are taking everything that belongs to them. Their land is polluted. Their water is polluted. The air is destroyed. Their ecosystem is damaged completely. And you are not even treating them as if they are human beings. You don't have them in your quota system. When you come in time of development, infrastructure development, you count them out. Look at the railway project that Amechi carried out since 3 years now. None of them went to east, to southeast. None of them. But they had the guts to take the money that belongs to our people, the oil from Biafran land, to build railway to their fatherland, which is Niger. They went to Niger to build refinery. They went to Niger they build railway to Niger. They tied beautiful road to Niger. But the people that has the land where the oil is coming from are all dying in pains and in abject poverty. And when we come out to say, since we are not recognized here as one people, which we know we are not one, why can't you allow us to go? And our own people, our own governor, say, come and kill them, come and kill them. You quickly went to court and got court injunction to say IPOB is terrorist. And the same court say that IPOB is not terrorist. The court have said it before and now repeated it again. These are the people that Biafrans should know. These are the things that Biafrans should know. There is no how we, the indigenous people of Biafra, will keep quiet and watch you people kill all of us. Never. It's not possible. You know, the reason why I like social media so much is that every information that you bring up on social media spread like wildfire. And I am still looking for a governor that has the guts, the temerity to stand before the camera and say, I am going to bomb my people in the north. Show me one. I'm still looking for a governor in the west that can come out on a national television addressing his people and say, I am coming to bomb you. These people you want to bomb, what is their offense? Because they are trying to defend their land, which you couldn't do. They are trying to defend their people, which you couldn't do, because they promise you a mirage president 2023 and gave you option, kill them, destroy them. You went to Izom, they begin to kill people anyhow. You went to begin to bomb. You went, now as they're hot right now in Osumohi, they are bombing. When Nekonkuo in Gosigi, Mazi Kanu say, if I push you, I will show you where to fall. I want you to watch this. Look at this idiot, this animal, this non-entity called himself a governor. Is very, very proud, telling the world that he's coming to bomb his own people. He was not among those that prescribed IPOB. Yes, the record is there. But what he has done is worse than those that prescribed IPOB. Believe you me. Listen to him, please.
Two times. School on Sodia. Apatam. The next one, I'm going to get a bomb the place. Ken was one times that band was I won't know them there. When I have war from there. Ken on a lawyer and cause have war from there.
Who is this killer talking about? Who is this murderer referring to? These are ESN, Eastern Security Network, that are in the bush fighting the terrorists, Fulanis, that have come to take over our land, that have been raping our mothers, killing our fathers, kidnapping our brothers, asking for ransom. These are the people this governor is talking about, referring to. The people you want to go and bomb. He is not bombing those that are raping our mothers. He is not bombing those that are killing our fathers. He is not bombing those that have come into our land to desecrate our land, those that are killing our people, destroying our crops. He is not bombing them. And there is no governor in the north that can come out in the open to say, I am going to bomb where Boko Haram are staying. I'm going to bomb where Fulani herdsmen are staying. I'm going to bomb where kidnappers are staying, as they call them, bandits. No governor. If you say it, you will die. If you open your mouth to say that you're going to kill those who are the real terrorists, you will die. Yes, because they have their brothers and sisters in your government. All of them are in the government. That is why you cannot defeat them. In the next 1 million years, the Boko Haram can never be defeated. The only way the Boko Haram can be defeated is if, I repeat again, if, I use that word, if a man from the south takes over power, and a man from the south becomes the chief of army staff, and a man from the south becomes the, maybe, I know it's not going to be possible, take over the army, take over the Air Force and whatever. That is when it will be possible, because they are going to fight to last. Because I remember Azubiki Hejirika, when he was chief of army staff, he fought Boko Haram, nearly finished them. The northern elders begin to shout, begin to cry, you are killing our children, you are wiping our children away, you want to finish them, you want to finish them, stop killing our children. This is it. But this idiot here is telling the people, his own people, his own children, I'm coming to bomb you, I'm coming to kill you. And these people you want to kill are the people who are actually protecting the communities, protecting the state, protecting the local government, protecting the region. Set up by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to listen to him again. He made those pronouncements in Igbo language, and I want you to listen once again. Listen to him.
Even them also hella for the land. I told him bomb by around 2 times. He said, "Kids Zengara, almost school on Sodia. Apatam. Almost ever have poor dad. The next one, I'm going to get bomb by the place. You can also mutanz that band. Also, I want Nnamdi there. When I have war from there. Can I have a lawyer and cause have war from there?"
Thank you. You have heard him. We will never forget, and we will never forgive. We will keep handling every of your stupidity. We keep talking about it. We keep educating our people. We will keep uploading all of your stupidities, bringing it to you. I know your children are watching. I know your family members are watching. I know your wife is watching. I know all the people around you are watching. And it's not an allegation we're putting on you. The video is speaking for itself. You are threatening to kill your own people who have committed no crime. That is the truth. And we are here asking you, why is it that the northerners are not threatening to kill their children who are killing innocent people, but you are threatening to kill your brothers who, not that you actually did it. You are bombing everywhere. You are bombing everywhere. And on that note, I'm going to open my line on this platform as it is hot. My name remembers that Beze Chukubi Kemago Biafran Kembo Nambeze Wifen and Wanine. Omu Abumazo Soji, Bomo Soja, Onyo Soja Agamaza, Makado Soja de Gigi Ferre, Apu Imi Gigi Ferre Nandum. I am here with truth, and we must continue to ask questions. We must continue to ask questions. The question is, why did the governors proscribe IPOB in the first place? Why did they call us terrorist organization that brought the armies, the navy, the Air Force, the police to invade Afaluku kingdom and killed 28 people? And later a king and a queen died alongside. Why? And today, a court in the same Afaluku, a federal high court says that invasion of that community, that invasion of that kindred, that invasion of that family is absolutely wrong. And some people are very, very happy that they awarded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 1 billion. I am not happy about it. Trust me. I am happy that the judgment is established. 100%. Yes. I am happy that the judgment is established. The fact is that established that we committed no crime. 1 billion is a peanut compared to the life of a Biafran. The most intelligent of all the species of human being on earth are Biafrans. I am proudly saying it because I am one. I'm a Biafran. There's no amount of money can use to compare a life of a Biafran. So when court say that the case is judged, the case is judged that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have committed no crime and the people they killed have committed no. Even the court were even advising Nigerian government to use political solution. That all these charges upon charges cannot help any issue. Call this man on the table, sit him down, ask him what you want. He will tell you what he wants is referendum. Okay, since he's not asking for war, open the line, allow the people to decide their future, where they want to be. I tell you, if referendum is conducted in Biafra land today, and people of Biafra say they want to remain in Nigeria, I will not talk about Biafra again until I die. I can only acknowledge myself as a Biafra, but I won't talk about it. Do you know why? Because the will of the people is what carries the order of the day. The will of the people. When the people say, this is where we want to be, that settles it. And don't forget that it's one man, one vote. So all these governors that are telling you, somebody like Boy State Governor, Devil Umuahia, that say Boy State is not Biafra, or Devil Umuahia, don't forget that it's one man, one vote. On that very day, you have only but one vote to cast. One. Your wife have one. I'm even betting you that your family, your children will even vote to go with Biafra instead of to remain in Nigeria. Despite the fact that you guys are enjoying it. They will vote against you. My line is open for those of you that want to call and contribute to this beautiful program we are anchoring this evening, because on this platform, as they heard, that's what they talk about. Those that have common sense of reasoning are those that I'm expecting to call. Not whom we fully autopilot here and there. I don't expect them to call on this platform because they are taking us backwards. But they cannot. They are trying to, but they cannot. We are moving forward. This justice, this case that we won in Umuahia, have set the record straight. Even those that are busy, castigating our lawyers, fighting our judicial, our legal team. Shame have before them. All of them from A to Z. What are you going to tell your governor? If you're a brother to Obiano, that the people you proscribed and called terrorist organization, that courts have judged in their favor, to say that they have committed no crime. If you're a wife to Umuahia, what are you going to tell him? Honey, courts have said that these people you call terrorists are not terrorists, so even giving them 1 billion. If you're a governor, uncle, what will you tell them? Is it not clear that we in this struggle that are fighting to liberate everybody have been right all this while? It's very, very clear. Very, 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 very clear. Listen, in IPOB, we don't retreat and we don't surrender. We keep moving. We keep marching. We maintain the status quo of moving forward. We don't go back. That is why the people that joined this struggle last 2 years came in, because if you are not where somebody is buried, when you want to exhume that person's corpse, you must start from the leg instead of from the head. Do you understand it? They don't know the status. They don't know the organogram. They have no idea about the organogram. That is why those that have been here all this while doing the great job of Chukwu Kabiama are standing firm, strongly with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And some people sometimes will ask, where do you belong? Anybody that asks you where the President belong, tell that person to go to my platform and watch my program. Let him go to my platform and watch my update. That settles it. Don't tell the person I belong here, I belong there. I have never shifted my move on where I belong. I have never had a change of mind on where I belong. I am a Biafran of Igbo extraction. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader that I trusted, that I'm following. IPOB is the body that we are under the umbrella, fighting for our freedom. And DOS is the leadership, the structure that was left behind, that is championing the movement in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Chikedozem is the head. What else are you expecting to hear? What else? Some people have called on this platform while I was still talking when I haven't opened my line. Some people have called, and those people that called, you can call back because the line is open right now. On this platform, as it is hot, Naso Mazi Opeleze Chukwu became the talker. And the talker as it is hot. Many people have explained, many people have analyzed, many people have said all they have about this judgment. Today I have come to join my own voice to give you my own analysis. And my analysis is very, very simple. That the judgment is not complete. It's not balanced. Biafrans are not hungry. If money is if 1 billion naira is our problem, we have more than 300,000 Biafrans that can provide 1 billion. Yes, I repeat, we have more than 300,000 Biafrans. I'm not saying 300 Biafrans, 300,000 Biafrans that can provide 1 billion each. If that is our problem, we value life. That is why the name we call human being Mando, beauty of life. Mando means beauty of life. We don't kill anyhow. If you watch what is happening in our tradition, when somebody commits any evil in our land, the person can be ostracized. We will send the person away. We will send him away and give him stay 20 years in exile. And after 20 years, if you are still alive, he can come back. We forgive you and come and do the ritual. That is how we do in our communities. We don't take life. I've never seen a jungle justice in Igbo land where somebody did something and we kill the person. Apart from the story we heard in the old days, when some communities used to, do some kind of little evil. I even heard that some of them bury some people alive, just to show that they are strong men. But if you talk of general culture of the Igbo people, we don't kill, we don't take life. So when you do something wrong in this struggle, the only thing you should ask yourself is check yourself well. This struggle that you are fighting for, or this struggle that you are fighting against, what is your interest? Myself, my interest is that Biafra may come, that my children will not inherit this suffering that I'm suffering. As I'm talking to you right now, I am using generator to speak. I am burning fuel right now. Since this program started, 2 hours plus, I've been burning fuel. Any day I do program, I burn fuel. Is it supposed to be like that? When I know that in Enugu State, in Biafra land, we have the highest deposit of coal that can generate power for the whole Africa. Until we may be coal, but they have thrown it away. Germany is getting 55% of their power source through coal. South Africa is getting about 75% of their power source through coal. And we have the highest deposit of it in the whole Africa. And we don't have light. And that is one of the reasons why I say I want Biafra. I am a freedom fighter. I am not killing anybody. I have not ever killed anybody. I ask for my freedom and that of my children. Because we have inherited this suffering, this killing, this intimidation from our parents. I forbid myself to keep quiet and watch anybody that is going to destroy this struggle, that is going to stop my next generation to inherit this same evil that we have inherited as a country from their own father. It will not happen. It will not happen. Let me go on music break. When I come back, any calls that comes in will answer that call and bring the person to give us this or her own contribution toward this program. I don't know. I've put on my line and it seems like my network is not connecting. I don't know what is the problem because I noticed that some people wanted to call before. Let me go on music break. When I come back, we'll continue.
I don't want all that.
Oh, Libo. Oh, Libo.
Dinta chuga numa ego nyembachido nya kunefu.
Ana wele.
Walulu megunchiko meludiji anu na ifokolu nubi.
Ana wele.
Onye gani bombu nubi atakaro bu hosi ekene kamjiriga.
Ana wele.
Amarusi ebingo.
Ana wele.
Amaru no duso.
Ana wele.
Mbudo rogu.
Ana wele.
Mmadụ ga-eji aka Robinson Chukwudumma eji na-amụ n'ọgbọ ọgụ iro mmadụ na-atọ ụtọ olu egwu nke ịbụọ ọjụlụ asị bịa bụ nnụnụ ọgọzi nke ego ya eme nsogbu ara ka ọrụ ụzọ egwuregwu ibe enyi n'aka na ya ebuduchi ga-azụ ọdụm ka ọ na nlọ ka makụ n'aka n'ụzọ na-emeghe ka ma akpọ n'okwu ọza katara iru jeba rapụrụ ọgwụgwụ ndị ụzọ ọgachala okwu mkpọrụ n'ụlọ za na mba za nke ego amaghịchala okwu wake aka maka uru n'isi ego ọ chọrọ mgbada mbibi ọbịa bụrụ osi were ebunu n'ahịa aka bedo mmadụ godube ha iri ya amị na mpịọmpịọ etu gosiri sobjeri sogbunekwa na ọṅụ jukwuru ya gbalụ bịa gbalụ na elu agara ịtọ ya mụ ezi enyi m si rọbi anaghị ụgbọrụ iru meri ikwu meri onye chọrọ ya emeghị ya nwụkọ ọdachi ọsọ onye ji ụmụ ije ọya dalili ngwọrọ iwu olu gajọ mmadụ mbebi elugo onye iro osisi bụrụ ga atụ ebufere ma jiri ya onye jụrụ ife ijiri do ọlide nido ya n'ịba nke arụ enu echi ya ji na-aga ya aja ụgbọ ọkọ ngapụ jenu na-emena ife imeritetikwu aka na-agụ n'ego ndị a na-eri n'afọ ejugo oke ya ba n'aka akụkọ ikolu n'obi n'ọya abawanyekwu ụba ọkpọ n'ofu nnukwu mmanwụ osisi akụbalụ n'ubi nwoke ji na-ere.
Yes, that is from Ajofia Newi. That is from Ajofia Newi. And where that is Ajofia Newi. A lot of things is happening in this struggle. So many people have died. So many people have been kidnapped. So many people are in the prison today as we are speaking. And the reason is because some governors, some Efulefu governors have taken it upon themselves to call us, the indigenous people of Biafra, attack us terrorist organization. And that is the reason why the government brought the army to kill innocent people in Afaruku. And today we thank God with his infinite mercy that justice have been finally given to our people, but it is not balanced because we still need to know those that have committed all these heinous crime, what is going to happen to them? Are they going to be free? The money they say they're going to give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, awarding him 1 billion. Can 1 billion change the life? No, it cannot. I still want to go back to play this song, but before then, I have the first caller on this line. I have a first caller. Caller, welcome to this program. I see the hot. Your name and where you're calling from? Can you hear me? Hold on, please. Hold on 1 minute. Seems like the volume is very, very down. The volume is very, very. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on, please. I want to connect. Well, maybe it's from your own side. I don't know. I want to connect so that your voice can be loud and clear. I want to connect. Just 1 minute, please. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Bluetooth mode.
I want to connect, please. Hold on 1 minute. I want to connect. I'm trying to connect. Okay, can you please speak now so that we can hear your voice to see if it is clear? Why is your voice very low? Check from your own side. I've just done it now and it's clear here, but from your own side, your voice is too down. Your voice is down. It's not coming out on the speaker. It's not coming out on the loudspeaker. There's no audio. You need to be audible. Can you hear me now? Okay, let us just.
Yes. Is it better now?
Let's manage it this way. Go ahead, please, Biafrans. I want you to confirm you can hear him. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, thank you. My name is Mazi. I'm calling from Sweden.
Okay, Mazi.
So, yeah, I so much love your program this evening. You are actually doing great.
Thank you.
As always. What I want to contribute here is that these people that in the first instance, let me talk about the judgment, like you said.
Yes.
That judgment is actually, in the first place, we thank God that they admitted that it is actually unlawful for them to do what they did.
Of course.
Yeah, that is winning in the first instance.
Yes.
Now, the things we are mentioning here, like them not saying anything that will be done against those people that carried out such action, it means that the judgment is not yet concluded.
Of course.
That we can use this one as a prelude to actually get those other things we want to talk about. And even the one in Abuja, this one is also going to be standing as a concrete evidence we have to win that particular one.
Of course.
As well.
Your preparation.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now we can sue them even if this one is not concluded. We can use this one and sue for more. So because they took the life of 28 people and even more.
Yes.
And it's not anything to compare with 1 billion naira.
At all.
Just like you said.
Yes.
Now, another thing I want to say here is that the people in our land that went and proscribed us, they are the same people who continued to invite the military to come and dance in our land. In the name of Python, dance 1,
yes,
dance 2, dance 3, crocodile smile, whatever they call it.
Yes.
They kept doing this thing. And each time these people come, they come in our streets. They come in the places where there are even children.
That's correct.
Moving around.
Yes.
They go to people's houses, kill there in presence of the parents. They kill their sons and daughters.
Born houses. Born houses.
They burn houses as well. These are military men.
Yes.
And they are the people that are called Nigerians. They are the people that want us to deal with them. These people kept killing our youth. And they thinking that because they have gone, we may be in one way or the other succeed to trap us and keep us to be with them. And we will be happy.
It's not possible.
They think like that. And Nigerians are foolish. Not just foolish, they are careful. Some people will say that, IPOB, they are insulting people, they don't have respect. But Nigerians kept quiet. How many years now they invaded the house of Mazi Nnamdi? Nigerians kept quiet. I'm not talking about the military alone. I'm not talking about those in the government alone. Every other person in that zoological republic kept quiet. And
the media were reporting saying that he jumped bail.
Exactly.
Yes.
The media was talking about jumping as if they were blind. They didn't see. They didn't hear. This is the country they want us to be part of. And when anyone talk, they will say, they are POB, they are talking this and that, and that. But they cannot. People cannot, if you reason down there. Now look at the people that call themselves our governors. They are actually working for the enemy. Totally.
That's correct.
So what I will say is that when we finally, the time will come, and that time is coming so fast. So I have just a suggestion to make about them. That suggestion is that if they did not run away, that is in case they remain, if they didn't go on exile, we should prepare a cage. They love zoo, right? They want us to be in their zoo, and they are the tools to cage us down in the zoo. We will prepare a cage, a sort of zoo cage. This is my suggestion. And put these men. We are not going to be in a hurry to waste them. We will preserve them in a zoo. And the people we pay to come and see them. And we will make an inscription on that cage. It's not about the prescribed IPOB. We will now write a good inscription there that will define them and what they have done. So that whenever somebody who is coming to us, a tourist, will come, you have at least something to read.
Yes.
You can go there, sit and have a bottle of drink and read about this story.
Yes.
Read about our story, and you can look at them in the face, and they will remain there. This is my suggestion.
Beautiful one.
We preserve them, and they will be there, and people will pay small money to go and see them. The people who became evil, who became the devil, who said that their own people will never live.
Can you imagine?
The people who were happy, bombing their own people. So that people, every other person can see them, and our children will see them, and people can make reference of them. People can now talk about them. That is the kind of thinking that I have about them. So, Mazi, and then whatever money they have backed that made them to think that our debt is better, I also think that we should pull out all this money from them and use it to build schools for the younger generation to attend, the kids to attend, so that, and in that school as well, we will write something, so that people who are coming tomorrow, I mean our children that will be coming, they can as well read about them. We don't want their story to finish big. I want the way we can preserve something that people can read and learn about them.
Mazi, you are very Mazi, you are very, very crafty. And I like when people, people that, when I open this line, I say that I need men that have common sense. You just remind me, your contribution to this program now just remind me of one skit. There was a girl that made that skit. It's an Igbo girl. So the girl was saying that when Biafra come, that we are going to have Okorocha in the zoo. We are going to have Umuahia as the gatekeeper. Maybe when you're entering into the zoo, then Umuahia will be at the gate. This girl, he gave each and every one of them work inside that zoo. You understand? So exactly the same thing that girl said is what we are saying now. And it's a good suggestion. Anyway, the truth is this. the people that have tagged their own people terrorists invited the enemies of their own people to come and kill them. And the people you are inviting to come and kill them, their court says the people you call terrorists and that we are killed are innocent. Now, my question to you, I want you to touch this particular area because it's very important to me. My question to you is, if you happen to be a brother, a cousin, or whatsoever to any of these governors, what is the advice you're going to give to them? Knowing fully well that it is as a result of the prescription which they prescribed their own people that brought the Egweke, the Python dance, that killed all these people that are now, that the courts are not saying, are not giving justice, that they are not they are innocent, they are not faulty. So what advice or what can you tell like Umuahia or Ibazo or Obiano in regards to this case? Because you see, our people, our media warriors to pick this point and break it down, that it is supposed to sink into the mindset of all Biafrans that these governors are the reason why these people are killed. The people you kill them for are now telling you, their court is telling you that their death is wrong, and that is the reason why they are giving them a peanut. 1 billion is a peanut compared to the life of a Biafran. So go ahead, Mazi.
Yes, Mazi, thank you for that question. I will say that I will tell them that now their foolishness has been made public, because it's no longer like we don't respect elders, we don't do that. Now you got whatever you got in any kangaroo court and you prescribe your people. Now it is also a court now that is saying that those people, you are saying that they are prescribed and you're hunting them, actually jailing them anywhere, killing them, and nothing is happening, nobody is talking. Now it's also a court that has come to say that these people are innocent.
Innocent, yes.
So it's also something that now even their children and their wives should now start to ask them questions.
Yes.
Then the judgment for them has already passed. It's not about we winning alone. It's also that what will happen to these men tomorrow is already open for everybody to see, because it's an evil that has been unveiled. Everybody has seen this evil. Every man that has hand in the same evil can now know that he can never deny. He can try to hide if he can hide, but he cannot be justified again. So about forgiveness about them, about talking about them, or judgment, it's already passed. About advice, I don't think anyone can even advise them now, because it's already late. They have already passed across to the other side.
Yes.
So I don't think anyone can advise them. So all they need to do is to now, if they find any reason to start tracing their way back, it's up to them. If they want to continue in front, it's still up to them. But the deed has been done. The people that died, they are people's children, they are people's wife, they are people's husbands, they are people's sons and daughters.
Yes.
Now, time is coming for them. And when that time comes, nobody will now say, hey, you young man don't deserve to die, or you don't deserve any, you should tamper justice with mercy, because there is already time for them to see us as their people, but they refused. When we refuse to see them as our people, I don't think any man can say that we are doing any bad thing. So, Mazi, this is how I see it.
Yes, that is beautiful. At the same time, I believe Biafrans are listening, and the governors, their PAs, their ADC, whatever, are also watching all this, our program. They are taking them to them. They are recording every of our program and taking it to them. That is why some people don't know how effective the social media is. Now, my brother, haven't, bring a very beautiful contribution to the program. There is another thing that I want to touch. I'm showing it live right now on my screen. I believe you may be watching, or maybe later you watch it again because you're talking to me on the phone.
Yeah, I will go back again. I
Later.
put myself off
Beautiful.
because of the time you said you weren't hearing me.
Beautiful. Now, as you can see, Punch newspaper publication yesterday, being 21st of January 2022, says Biafra, Yoruba, ethnic groups join CNG suit for referendum. I don't know if you have seen that news. And
yes, I saw it earlier when you flashed it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah, I just left it on the front of the screen now for people to understand, because I want us to bring a critical analysis on this particular issue, because all of them connect to each other, and the case has been adjourned till March 14. My brother, do you know what is touching me so deeply about this information, this piece of information? The people that are suing the federal government are the North.
I am also surprised, honestly.
You are not supposed to be surprised, because Mazi Kanu said something about this, about what is happening now. That man is a great prophet. He said that a time shall come when they will beg us to go. Have you ever heard that on his platform, on his broadcast?
Yes, he said it.
He said a time is coming. A time is coming when they will say, take this Biafra and go. And that is what is happening now. So if all the groups in the whole North will come together to sue the federal government of Nigeria, to sue the whatever they call them, that you people should allow these guys to go, and the Yoruba people are suing them too, Efik are suing them too, or joining Biafra issue, saying they should allow them to have their freedom because it is also in Nigeria constitution. What do you think about this? And the thing connecting it back to the governors that call us, that proscribed us. How would these governors feel when they see that the Northerners, whom have promised them that we're going to make you president of Nigeria, are now saying that the people you call you tag terrorists have rights for what they are doing? You see, it's a double shame coming from the two sides. It's a double shame. So I want you to make something out of this, because looking at this news at this point in time, connecting with the victory we won in Umuahia, he is giving me that kind of belief that something is about to happen. Go ahead, my brother.
It's a very big shame to not only the whole people that call themselves Nigerians. It's a shame it's a more shame to those who are from the south and the Biafra land, where they call Southeast.
Yes.
It's more shame to them because they are supporting the enemy. Instead of supporting their own people. And now they can see that the truth is not something you can hide. Because in the beginning, Mazi was telling them that, are we destroying Nigeria with truth?
Yes.
They didn't know that truth is potent.
Of course.
They thought that having gun, we can shoot. You can shoot, you can kill. They thought that they can shoot agitation with gun and kill everybody. And they also thought that they can shoot the truth. And they have worked they have worked so hard to see that they suppress the truth. Because this truth kept coming from Radio Biafra. Yes. They went and was attacking Radio Biafra, and they didn't succeed.
Of course.
And that truth is still in their face. This man was somewhere, and they went there to kidnap him. Yes. And bring him to their own face. Yes. So it is them. It is karma. Is haunting them. God himself in heaven is pushing them to make a show of them, so that the world will know how evil, because we have been shouting, Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is evil. No, they don't want to go back. They kept moving forward in their evil. You went to somebody's house, destroy his house, kill people, and the man fled. You couldn't kill him. And you go all the way to catch him there, kidnap him, and bring him back. And you say you want to judge this man. But this was in your court.
You couldn't judge him
for a very long time. You asked this man to come for trial. This man was preparing to go.
Yes.
You couldn't judge him within the whole time you had on earth. And he escaped for his life. You went and renditioned him back to Nigeria, and you said you want to judge him. So, Mazi, you know, when the devil want to finish up somebody, he allows the person to keep making mistakes.
Of course.
Until he will
My brother, please, what is your name once again?
The case of the zoo, because their evil is too much.
What is your name?
Judgment is coming from all angles.
What is your name? What is your name?
This is what you can see now.
What is your name once again, brother?
My name is Mazi Onukafo.
Now, I you know, I've given you a whole lot of time because I like what you're saying. It doesn't matter if you're the only one that calls on this platform today. I am okay with it because you have added a very beautiful information and message to this program. Do you know that every move that Nigerian government have made to stop Biafra is always pushing the struggle forward? Have you realized that?
Exactly, yeah.
Now, you see, do you know why I ask you this question? You see, looking at the situation at hand now, they want Mazi Nnamdi to stop talking about Biafra. They want Mazi Nnamdi to stop. There is a very beautiful opportunity for them to do that now, which I have played on this platform. Mazi Nnamdi said, I am going to stake Biafra and stake my life on one particular issue, that the man in Aso Rock is not Buhari. Now, as they are adding charges upon charges upon charges upon charges on the one they gave him already, why didn't they add this particular one that Mazi Nnamdi said that Buhari is dead? Can you? This is the last question I'm going to ask you. Can you make something out of that, please?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mazi. You know, the zoo already, they know that they have beaten more than they can chew.
Yes.
So, and them going all the way to Kenya to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not actually to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It was not their intention. So their intention was to kill him.
Yes.
So that was their intention.
That's correct. Are you still there?
Now, somehow, yes, I'm here.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So somehow, I don't know what happened, but God in heaven intervened, I believe.
Yes, he did.
They couldn't get it the way they wanted because they had other criminals that were working with them. And those criminals, maybe they were also somehow afraid to continue because it has been unveiled somehow. The criminals in Kenya couldn't continue to play part of it. Then they now say, okay, you take him. They brought this innocent man back. So they don't have any other thing to hide themselves than to say, yeah, we want to try him. We want to try him. The whole world already know they have him there. So now they are in a problem. They don't know what to do.
Yes.
They are really in trouble. They have put themselves in even more trouble. That is why when I was talking about making more mistake, is every time everything you do is mistake, is because the heaven has already passed a judgment against them, and everything they do will continue to be mistake.
Of course.
So now they don't want to go that angle which you played. Actually, it's a very easy thing for them to go if they want to kill the agitation, because it has actually been their problem.
Yes.
Because they thought that when people say we want to be free, it's a crime. Maybe we call them terrorists, so we can stop them. We kill them, we terrorize them, so we can shut them up. They don't want to go there. The reason is because that man in Aso Rock is not the man they say he is.
That's correct.
So they will never go that angle. Because if they jump there, it looks like an easy way for them. But if they jump there, then it will be more trouble for them. The whole world will know. That thing they have been hiding, it will not come. That's what they are running. They will never go there. What they will do is they are looking for a way of escape. The way of escape is that one day they will say they will let Mazi go. Like they will find every possible way to make sure they off their hand because they know keeping him is like postponing the evil there. So they're gonna keep suffering.
Oh my God.
And the shame that will be going on, the whole world will later reject them. They want to remove their hand, but this one is like when a snake go and swallow what is so big. Like
it cannot move.
So it's very difficult.
Yes.
To move. To vomit it
of course.
is hard. To keep it is also hard.
Yes.
So this is how it is for the zoo.
Yes.
So the zoo will never go there.
Of course.
They will later. That's why they even try to postpone more to buy more time. But buying time is also not something you can.
So what is your advice? So what is that? What is your advice to them?
Without going out, without anything.
What is your advice to them now?
Advice to the zoo.
Yes.
I don't think I can advise zoo.
They are listening. They are listening. You can advise them.
No, Mazi, I cannot. I don't have holidays. Zoo is like when you have a child that refuses to become a human being and you say you are advising him, spending money on him. Then you know you are losing more money.
Okay.
So that is it.
I so much enjoy your contribution so much, my brother. Thank you very, very much. Bless you. Please, I want you to say your should I say your closing remark to Biafrans before you leave. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. So all I will say to our people is that what we are asking is what belongs to us, and it is our right.
Of course.
Though they are trying to do everything humanly possible to stop us, but Mazi has already given us the key. He gave us the key already. He said the key is
consistency.
Keep on doing the same thing you are doing.
Of course.
And if you keep on doing it, you will surely win. There is no other option.
Yes.
You want freedom and you will get freedom.
Yes.
So whatever they want, they can go ahead and do it. But the truth is that we are being oppressed, we are being marginalized, and the name they want us to stay with, the place they want us to stay with them, they don't even want us there. We know that one. They have killed our fathers, our forefathers. We have not forgotten that.
At all.
They said at the end of the day, it was no victor, no vanquish. But we know the truth. We know what happened. They took our money from banks to see that we suffer and die, but we didn't die. They boycotted the food. We didn't die. And we are still surviving. So what they are doing now is to see that they keep us in Nigeria in order to take everything that belongs to us. And they have succeeded in changing the mind of those that call themselves politicians. So we don't even have any hope in them. The politicians, instead of looking to the people now who are supposed to be the ones voting them to the seat, they are looking at the north. They are becoming Muslim, tying rubbish in their head to be accepted. And we, the younger ones today, we refuse to behave like that. We refuse to be a slave. And no matter what they do, we reject it. We reject it. And we reject it, and we are not going to take it. Before the time, a long time ago, our people that were taken to America by force, they refused to be slaves.
Of course.
They instead drowned in the sea.
Yes,
instead of being slaves.
Of course.
These guys that call themselves governors today or politicians, they want to drag us to be slave. It is up to us, Biafrans, to say, we are not part of this thing, and we are not ready to be part of it. So that will be our decision. And when we stand there, they are going to crumble. We are going to go because Nigeria was not created by man and by God. Nigeria was a fraud, pretense fraud, and pretense shame. That is what is Nigeria. God himself don't want anybody to validate that fraud. Anybody that is saying, I want one Nigeria, is saying that he want to validate that fraud. And God will not be happy with such a man.
That's correct.
So we that have awakened, we that have learned from our leader, we are not going to go back. We will continue to push. Though some of our brothers that are supposed to fight with us, some of them are falling because they don't have brain. We are not going to back down. We are going to move ahead because our leader told us that 100 men. So no matter how many we are, I know we are in millions anywhere. We are moving forward, and the Biafra is our bus stop.
That's correct.
We must get Biafra, and that is the only thing. No negotiation any man can bring. We only ask for referendum so that it will not be like we just break away, drag people with us. We want our people to vote, to say, yes, we are tired of this evil union. We want to be on our own. And then we will walk away. We will walk away peacefully, and the whole world will know that we are the children of God.
That's correct.
That is what I am telling our people. So keep on doing what you're doing. If you're a Biafran, anyhow you will work to make sure that Biafra come, you better go ahead and do it.
Yes,
just for you and for your family and for the generation coming. And do not forget that our forefathers did it. They tried to preserve that land free from Janjaweed, but somehow something didn't work. So we are going to continue building upon what they have started, and it will come in our own generation.
You see?
We are going to see Biafra.
Yes, you
so
see.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
The same thing I'm saying is the same thing God in heaven is saying, because God will not support oppression. You do not force people with gun to be part of you. It's never done. It's oppression in the high level, and we are not going to support it. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very, very much, my brother. May Chukwuka Biama bless you and enrich you more with wisdom and knowledge. Na kamachala goji biko idi too much. You are too much. You are too much. Kamachapulo goji. I love people that have common sense. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. That is super. That is super. People that have something upstairs, when they call, you know.
Ado man. Ado bude. Na hasulu egu hasu dunuma nekwe banke melungu puta kajuto
Mawara moji.
Yabubu sili kerina
Mawara moji.
Manobu zinka kaejialia
Mawaru moji.
Mbeku gala maludido
Mawaru moji.
Asino halaka taka na gaji
Mawaru moji. Yes, I have another caller on the line. I want people with great brain, great sense of humor to call this program today. People that will bring something to the table. Welcome to this program. I see the heart, my brother. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello, one talented.
Welcome to the program. Your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Francis, so I'm from Imo State.
Okay. Okay, beautiful. Go ahead, my brother.
Just to find a day so that you can add me on group so that we have something to discuss. I want to discuss this live broadcast.
You want me to add you where?
I want you to find a day, just to find a day to send me, to invite me to email live broadcast so that I have both of you will be one-on-one. I have some things to say. I'm a member of IBOB, member, the Strongo, yeah. Hold
on. He said I should invite who? Email. Who is email?
I say if it which day will you have a chance? Will you? I don't know the day that the man machine get one chance. Give me a invite.
Okay, create
a chance.
Okay, come make him invite. Come make him invite.
Yeah, so you can invite me. We have something to say.
If you want something to discuss with me on my platform, it is not something you will call in an open program like this to ask for. It is something you can actually call me when I am offline, or you can write me, tell me you want to co-host with me on my platform, you have something to discuss. Then I have to look at that thing you want to discuss first and foremost before I can grant you that request. That is how it is done everywhere in the world. So, but as it is, after the program, we will discuss so that we hear from you and to know what and why you want to come live and co-host with me. Because if I don't know the topic you want to discuss, it might be something that may be against the rules and regulations and that we are using, the code we are using to broadcast for this movement. So if it goes against it, I wouldn't like to grant you such request. You understand? Okay. So if you have anything to say about the program today, go ahead. But if you don't have, then let me know so that I'll continue with the program.
Okay, are you on program?
I am live right now. The world is watching me.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let me say something now. My name is Francis. I'm from Imo State, Umuahia. My maternal home is from our member. Lady Conso is my is my cousin. Are you hearing me?
Yes, the world is listening.
Yes, I'm a Biafran member. I'm from Lion Squad, Anambra State. When I was in Nigeria, I belonged to Lion Squad. And I take an oath, even in Germany here, I'm a member of IPOB. In Germany, Stuttgart. You see, all this Biafra stock go. Biafra won in the one year. So all those rumors I'm hearing, that it is so what? This.
Oh, my brother, hold on, my brother. Now I understand the area you're going to, and that is not the topic we are treating today. So I'm going to discuss with you after this program. Please, I'm sorry that I ask you to make a contribution, even when you don't know the topic that I'm talking about. The topic I'm talking about is about the winning case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the money, the peanut they are drafting out that they should pay us. The reason why we will not welcome that money, because that money cannot bring the life of our people that died. So thank you very much, my brother. I will call you later. We will discuss, and I will know know if you have something to bring to the table. Thank you very, very much, and God bless you. Because only zipper before can much appeal you.
Yanango tofia bumane anu vebude neka ona zapu manajara wankenu uzo afya ibude ne no bukonto idamba vina gashiazu organidwa roma ka nyenkolo fubi onyi garabada bonye rubabo. I
have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program. I see the hot. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, my name is Bobby. I'm calling from Austin.
Yes, my brother. Go ahead, Bobby. You can, please. I want you to be more. I want you to be more audible because my device refused to connect with the speaker. Go ahead.
Okay. One thing I want to say, I want to talk about the court winning at Umuahia.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, people should stop seeing the money involved. They should see the victory, because the victory is priceless. If we all can sit down and think or listen our leader's case, it's all about that Umuahia. Most of it is all about the job bell. That is just the foundation of the whole case. For me, I see it like the case has been, our leader case has been buried from that Umuahia. But people haven't seen it yet. People are still looking at the money involved. But for me, I see it's priceless. It's more than no money. The money involved is just then the mention figure. But that is not for me. The victory is what is involved for me, because that is the reason why they are looking for our leader to bring him to Nigeria to come and answer why he jumped there. So that part of the jump bell has been buried that day in Umuahia, and that is the major case he has.
Yes.
So I don't see them convicting him with other allegations they are bringing up.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah, so that's all I want to say, just want to cut it short because I'm doing something.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother, for your contribution, Bobby.
Right.
That is a good contribution too. The case is already won. The case is already won because they say he jumped bell, and the jumping bell. Somebody was in his house. Good afternoon, sleeping, and you brought your jet fighter, you brought your armor tank, you brought your soldiers, begin to shoot and kill innocent people. Now the court have said that what you did is wrong. So the case is already won. That is what my brother is saying. But what I am still adding to it is that the people that have perpetrated this evil, what is going to be their fate? Are they not going to be brought to book? They have to be made to face the justice. That is it. We need our leader to be released. Now that he doesn't have any case to answer, they should free him. Machineke have committed no crime known to man or to the spirit. He's a great man. And I will be going to bring this program to an end any moment from now. But actually, Kamalu Noji, Masalu Noji, Memechia, Obaka.
Abachale kwa gafe lodu duke. Mawalu moji. Ofuludika kagivo kala. Mawalu moji. Onyume ngwa puto kukompula pu. Mawalu moji. Bonye yashi nogu makana doji. Mawalu moji. Eba manifa funo chagalukwa. Mawalu moji. Lionu lecha uweli leshalo. Mawalu moji. Mokune fife wela banu megalikwa. Mawalu moji. Onu efunalu no naja ibubu. Mawalu moji. Maikuku biotu nyuno no gommeri. Mawalu moji. Uchukwa kwa mdu jebuji abani aba. Mawalu moji. Anashokondo jebuji mamu. Mawalu moji. Mbembe ngana. Mawalu moji. Mbube bulavya. Manemwe la jomu ojisi anyoko. Mawalu moji. Aflanu ka buli guntiechie. Mawalu moji. Isine buogidio wanko talabu. Mawalu moji. Jomoke na mwoke dunobi. Mawalu moji. Egunugulu na mwoke nebinude. Mawalu moji. Akakata bokulu keji amadike. Mawalu moji. Odu kampu medoni bele meri. Mawalu moji. Ebilikucha na rumbu mozuli. Mawalu moji. Opportunity kejilike. Mawalu moji. Nantashi obinyi nyibuji aganubu. Mawalu moji. Uganita koda buru na mabuba. Mawalu moji. Sokoza rumili ogugu jajalala. Mawalu moji. Okona buito lugo. Mawalu moji. Olobo bezi nazu. Mawalu moji. Kama no nedebe kuiwo bodo. Mawalu moji. Opunu kagariga kuifobu nisi. Mawalu moji. Agu olu n'ogbe gota na macholu. Mawalu moji. Orejeri bodo soti bojiduwa. Mawalu moji. Agu ogo katabunye yuwa nile. Mawalu moji. Anya tomandulu na bagide. Mawalu moji. Ajo na chula kalaka nesi. Mawalu moji. Na mbuda kujebe no jikenu. Mawalu Ogbakọrịcha anya bagu ebuye. Mawalu moji. Moja bu ozu yana ya were naba. Mawalu moji. Na ya goto nedo nenu. Mawalu moji. Asu ife na njuju araju tife. Mawalu moji. Eba manare bu afimaka. Mawalu moji. Adine bu kata ide wakwafu mbonuwa. Mawalu moji. Kapia chalu ilo no ya balaji. Chalu ilo. Ebo si bi uwadenu. Chachalu yiro. Unu oso koji ajubu. Chachalu yiro. Chefeno benkaburu adiri nabamu. Chachalu yiro. Ibe diche duni rwemwe nonobo. Chachalu yiro. Aturu dalonu naudia nakubaria. Chachalu yiro. Okukoji ejibo nakwocha. Chachalu yiro. Anu oja yabanu nonolo. Chachalu yiro. Akwa okuko do nakata. Chachalu yiro. Amanke woke na munye. Chachalu yiro. Ana mangolo nubo. Chachalu yiro. Amafo ya muze niru. Chachalu yiro. Onye nyamala abiche niche. Chachalu yiro. Ubonyu ugala. Chachalu yiro. Onye ma obi nyweke. Chachalu yiro. Onye ka bia. Kodo na mbege velu mbaninu. Omumatu vembe kodu megu juku ikemba nebu itikuku abudugu ni tarabushe. Leri banyani yama. Chite joba no kwonu no mume. Obudugu do mata kobu. Yabusha na kankeje buye. Mabona yazi bo sigide ka.
Yes, I'm bringing this program to an end. And I want you all to know that we are indigenous people of Biafra, and Biafra is our nation. Anybody that is kicking against this struggle, that person is a dead man already. The person should just go and print his obituary. The person should just go and buy his coffin. Because if this movement led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not succeed, God forbid, all of you are going to be killed by the enemies that are planning to take over your land. But God forbid it's not going to happen, because this generation of Biafra have come to make sure that Biafra is restored. Thank you very much, and may God bless each and every one of you. I remember my blood, my brother, and one and only Ikonso. I want to play this song as my signing out mark.
Talent exclusive. Ikonso.
As we come to this song, the very great and talented Ikonso, which means the chalice of God, the Holy Grail himself.
Ikonso, Biafran warrior, Ikonso, freedom fighter man, Ikonso is our hero, Ikonso is resting on the paradise.
You fought like a soldier, and you died like a soldier. You never betrayed our motherland. Your legacy lives on. You are a gallant soldier, a fervent soldier, benevolent soldier. My brother, you will live on. Ikonso, you will live on. Ikonso, yeah. You are a hero. Ikonso. What you get back, you never let it go. Ikonso.
Because it appointed unto man to die in the world. It is the way you die. It is the way you exit the stage of man.
The sudden death is unbearable. I feel the pain from my innermost heart. You just have to say goodbye, my hero.
You left us, but you leave us. All on our board, Antekwala Biafra, Njinji Chireji, Alajuroi, Iya Inuta, ESN Commander, Umunde Rayane, Konsamwala. You are innocent, you offended nobody, but they choose to be. You offended nobody, but they choose to be.
There will be no mercy. There will be no mercy, I'm telling you.
Let us help.
Because of your death will be remembered.
As Biafrans mourn you, the whole world mourns you too.
It really pains my heart that you are no more. You are a hero. The shock can never go out from my heart that you are no more. Continue fighting. You are a hero.
The sacrifices will never be forgotten. The real dead reincarnate soon.
And the console will be avenged without apologies to any idiot wherever in the world. And the work is ongoing to that effect. And we're not going to stop until the heads are complete. 2,000 of them.